I'm still muted. That's perfect. Hey guys, what's up, everybody? Good.
Hello.
Hi, everybody. Hope you all are doing well. Hope you guys are doing great. Oh my God, the music, hell yeah. Thank you, Vinyl Cherry. Smash Trivia.
Nothing better than a good stream with these assholes. Thanks, Nader.
Thanks, Nader. Appreciate it. Oh, man. Jordan, good to see you guys. Smash Trivia. John. Busy Bee. Nice. Hello. Good to see you. Icy Man. Good stuff. Keith, I tried to send you a video. Twitter wouldn't let me send it. It was of the podcasting station, and it wouldn't let me send it. So, damn it, I'm going to keep trying. I sent it like 3 times, and it said, nope, every single time. So, either way, I'm sorry. Unique Defender, good to see you. I'm here for the whole time this time. Good. Well, we record for 5 hours, so be careful saying that. We're live for a long time. Oh.
I'm here till school tomorrow.
Woo! She's going to be on till what, 7 in the morning? That's great.
I'm supposed to be at school at 8.
You know what
I usually get up at 7:30.
You know what I would love to do? And that sounds very Emmy. I would love if like we did a charity stream one day and we just did 24 hours, like one long weekend or something, or we all take a day off together and we all 3 in the same room, 24 hours, just like stream.
We'd kill each other.
I know we would, but I still think it'd be really cool. I don't know, like a 24-hour stream. I would dig that.
Yeah, I wouldn't hate it.
I mean, I think it'd be really funny because we'd be super senile towards the end, and we get really funny the more senile we get. So I would appreciate that.
No, Fernando, no. 24 hours saying the S word, no.
Ah, squirt. Yeah, we could
stop.
We could totally do that. I hope everyone's.
How loud do y'all snore a competition? I win that hands down. I'm not even gonna lie. I snore like, dang.
You saw logs, really?
I'm dreaming I'm a tractor.
I snore too. Like my fiance will like push me like while I'm sleeping. She's like, Brandon, what the dude, just, and I'm like, all right. And she'll say sometimes like, I'll be like, you're snoring, like in the middle of me sleeping, like I'm blaming her for snoring. I'm an asshole when I'm tired apparently, because I'm like, you're a towel. I don't know. It just, so yeah. So what I try to do is prop my head up a lot, because what I do, I get congested and like, I don't know. So this is really old people discussion. Jesus Christ. Anyway, I'm old and I snore. So, fun fact.
Oh, Clinton is here.
Is he here?
Yeah. Just to, let everybody know that it's true. I do snore. Thanks, Clinton.
Oh, I can attest to that. Hey, Clinton, by the way, hope you're feeling better, buddy. There's my boy. Oh, they're okay. All right. Golly, my dog just ran in like crazy.
Clinton, guess what I found? It's the flannel pack.
What's the flannel pack? You have to give me a little bit of information there.
It's what Clinton was drinking last week. It's the Bud Light.
That Bud Light seltzer thing?
It is. Yikes.
Oh, you're truly, I'm shocked you did it. I
stood and I was like, okay, what am I going to get for tonight? And then I saw it and I was like, I have to get that.
Yeah, no, you didn't.
No. I have to. And then I was like, the fans want it. Really?
Yeah, the fans want the flannel pack. I've got my normal old man beer. Don't. Can we even say that? I don't know. Either way, yeah, I have whoever sponsors us, that's who I have.
Yeah.
So anyway, appreciate it. Whoever sponsors.
Amanda said I was watching another podcast and they reviewed those too. They hated it. I think I hate the whole idea of it. Did I already tell you guys about last week tonight? Yeah. It's pumpkin spice. Hell yeah. Right?
I don't remember that at all. But
last week tonight, every time that they start coming out with pumpkin spice stuff, they're like they'll have like local news people on and they're like, yeah, and it's pumpkin spice time. I'm not a huge fan of pumpkin spice, and the announcer guy's like, screw you, Brandon.
Yeah,
I love pumpkin spice.
Pumpkin spice is life. Yeah. Yes, you're talking about John Oliver.
Yeah, it's his show, but it's a different announcer who does it.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. We've seen that. It's hilarious.
Yeah, but they did it this year, and then it got to the flannel pack, and he was like, wait a minute, what? guys, this isn't funny anymore. This has gone on too long. This is too far. This is too far.
Oh man, that is hilarious.
Yeah. I have to agree.
Yeah, it's too much. It's too much.
Okay. This apple crisp one though, I hated the first couple sips, but it does have a cinnamon kick in the end.
You know what? The more the feels get into you, the more you forget it tastes like shit. You know, you're kind of just like, oh, you know, this apple, first sip is like your real opinion. Oh, this sucks.
Yeah.
You know, after 10 sips, you're like, I forgot what I hated about it. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Like, honestly, if you ask me, beer is not a good taste. It's really not. But after like one or two, I'm like, I love it. It's wonderful.
So refreshing.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. It's weird how it changes for you the more the effect kicks in.
Lady Winter Soldier said that she's on her fourth glass of wine.
I
Cheers.
see, man, with the curved. If Brandon lost his hat, whoever finds it will know it's a white guy's hat by how curved it is. That made me laugh. Appreciate that, Icy.
Keith said Brandon's drinking Manscaped Lager because they're sponsoring us.
Yeah. Manscaped Lager for all the pubes in your life in one simple drink.
Vinyl Cherry said that Owen Wilson will be on SNL. I love SNL. I watch it like that's an old person thing too. I've watched like every single one for the last couple of years. Clinton said the maple pear is really good. Maple anything.
How old can we make ourselves sound? We've talked about snoring. We've talked about, you know, like buying a seltzer variety pack. I think that's old. And
cheers.
And SNL. I mean, we're old guys. We're getting up there. So forgive us. And one of our podcasters is out because he's got a hurt back. So we're old. Holy shit. We're just old. Anyway, Clinton, by the way, we love you and we're thinking about you. Pulling a muscle. He even that was perfect timing. He even says pulling a muscle and pinching a nerve. Like, God, I mean, we're old as shit, dude. All three of us. Sucks. Like Clinton would rather be in the comments and talk to us than actually record because he's old.
I said something. That do it for the vine. Do it for the vine.
Oh, you're so old.
And I'm not gonna do it. And
you're so old.
The student that I was like saying it to, he was like, God, that is so that came out so long ago. And I was like, yeah, because I'm old. And he was like, yeah, you are. And I was like, yeah, I just called myself old. And he apologized for it today. And I was like, no, I called myself old. It's fine.
Wow. That is awesome. Fernando, if you left a comment, I'm going to make sure we get to it tonight. I am so sorry for, I think it was last week, I did not get to your comment. I just wanted to give you a formal apology because, man, I never want to leave anyone's comments out. What I do, honestly, is I review them at the time. Like, I open Twitter, so you could have added a comment while I was already in the thing, and it just didn't show up because it didn't refresh. Either way, it sucks, and I'm sorry. We never try to leave out anyone's message or comment or anything like that, but a lot of people try to add it while we're live. We might go on forever if that's the case. So I kind of try to put a cutoff when I start reading the comments. So if you got a comment, if you have not commented on our Twitter or Facebook post, guys, go ahead and leave it now. Because when I start reading them, it's kind of locked in at that point. I don't want anyone to not be heard. I love you all. Fernando, I felt so bad for last week because I know you reached out to us. So guys, go ahead and leave those comments if you want us to read them live on the show and hear from Emmy and I and maybe Clinton if he's feeling up for it. So yeah. Just wanted to kind of get that out of the way. A little pre-show thing. No worry, dude. It was last week. Yeah, it was last week. What am I worried about? It's a new week. Shit.
Johnton has been, I think, trying to ask us the joke. What do you call a Libra that isn't yours?
I am a Libra, by the way. A Libra that's not yours? A Nacho Libra. Nacho Libra. Not Nacho Libra.
Nacho Libre. Right?
Yeah. Oh, did I? Oh, man. I never heard that, by the way. My Patreon notice went to my spam, and I did not get to comment for this. That sucks, Lady Winter Soldier. And I've been having that problem, too. Like, it's weird. Like, Keith will respond, or John will respond, and then someone will respond, and it'll go to my spam folder. It's all from Patreon. So I don't know why, but I read it from Patreon, so I won't ever leave anyone out. But like, I don't know why Patreon's having a weird thing. What I would do is when you go to your spam filter, make sure you say, hey, this is not spam. Patreon is not spam. I don't know why it's being weird. So anyway, Nacho. Oh man. Anyway, hey, I was about to say Iceman, Nacho, Nacho. All right, guys. I think we might be ready to do the show. Let me know if Clinton, because Clinton really talked about potentially coming in here and still hanging out. It's really just dependent on how his back is doing. We were going to record something for the Patreon this past weekend, and and this is just all respect to Clinton. He's just been dealing with a lot with his back. So please, please, please keep him in your thoughts. We want him to get back quick. He is. We can't do it without him. We just attempt to. So we really are hoping he gets to feeling better very, very soon. He is.
Backs attacks.
I love that. Golly, our listeners. I'm in a genuine mood tonight, and our listeners are like, I need to get with it. Unique defender, you're awesome. Needs to stop flying around in the Falcon wings with Torres. Oh, what if would Clinton? I think Clinton would like Torres would hold him and just like couple his body and Torres,
couple his body,
like just kind of just a real. And I think Clinton would just be like, "You can show me the world." Hang
on to him like a spider monkey.
Like Clinton would turn around and just latch, even legs and everything, like Torres. He just and like
you get one of those little baby Bjorn things that you hold babies in.
I love it. I love it. Clinton would definitely, and I think like a spider monkey, he would hold on to him, and I think Clinton would. Oh snap! If I'm hearing correctly, and I hope I am, I think my father-in-law might be mowing my lawn right now, and I would be so happy.
Aww.
Because I'm working this weekend, and I did not want to have to mow after work. Oh, I think he is. Oh, you just wonderful son of a biscuit, you. I'll have to tell him things.
Nader, you said Torres, #Torres back massage, #no happy ending, please.
What?
I don't think that's the hashtag that Clinton would
I was about to say,
using.
Clinton would say happy ending, please, please, please. Taylor, thank you for joining. Sorry guys, I'm
Jordan.
like Taylor. We didn't even announce the time until an hour ago. Taylor, you have nothing to apologize for. Besties, I'd like to say that I'm sorry for all the Harry Styles content on your timeline. Since y'all follow me on Twitter, after November 20th, there will be a lot less Harry content. What's November 20th? I've got to know.
I think he has a show in LA.
Yeah, but why would it be like after November 20th, there will be a lot less? What would the show mean why she would post less? Excuse me. I think Vinyl Cherry.
She's going to the show?
Yeah, but why would she post less after going to the show?
I don't know.
She might get more obsessed and post more. Oh,
I know Matt Belisai, who hosts, he used to do Wine About It on BuzzFeed, and then they broke off ties and he did a different show that I forget what the name of it was. But he's obsessed with Harry Styles and talks about him all the time. And he hosts Unhappy Hour, the podcast.
Oh, nice. Taylor asks, are we going to revisit Netflix content during our gap? Do we want to reveal our hand for October and what we're going to do? And we got 22 people. I'm more than fine. I mean, give them all a heads up.
Yeah.
We can.
Well, we've got 21 people now. Whoever left.
You're the reason why we're not revealing it now. Sorry.
No, I said we should.
We need 22. No, I'm joking. So yeah, just to let you guys know what we're doing. Spider-Man No Way Home comes out Christmas. So October, we are going to dive into the Sam Raimi Spider-Man movies. We're even going to re-review the very first Spider-Man with Clinton. Because the first one was really just a comedy podcast completely, if you listen to it. So we're going to do all of Sam Raimi's, all of Webb's Spider-Man. That sounds funny, Webb's. We're going to do The Amazing Spider-Man 1 and 2, Sam Raimi's Spider-Man 3. Basically, all the gaps we're going to fill in with, because if No Way Home is what we think it's going to be, technically those movies are going to be in the MCU. So we're going to do all that. If you're a patron of ours, we are going to do some Halloween stuff as well. I think we're going to do a Halloween themed movie review for our October.
And probably watch party.
Yeah, and a watch party for Halloween as well. Oh, we should do Nightmare Before Christmas for the watch party. Ooh. Anyway, we're going to do a lot of Halloween stuff more on the Patreon stuff, but we are going to do Spider-Man. We really want to do Spider-Man. And Blade's a possibility. We are going to put a poll out for what everyone wants us to review for Patreon. Blade will be one of them, Keith, so you guys can vote. We're going to do a watch party on Patreon, which watch parties, by the way, you get to hang out with us on Zoom. We get to see you and hear you as well. And we are going to this Sunday. We're going to be watching Iron Man 2 together. So it's gonna,
Iron Man 2.
Yeah, well, Iron Man 2 is winning so far. I think it's only winning by a vote though. We have Fantastic Four 2005 release. We have X-Men 2, and we have Iron Man 2 that we might be watching. Emmy, you look scared out of your damn mind. Iron Man 2 is only winning by a vote. So join, hang out with us. That will be a lot of fun too. And
I get paid tonight, so guess who's about to be a patron?
She's gonna
a few times.
So yeah, there's going to be.
Sorry, I just what is that? Oh, you guys, my niece is messaging me.
Oh,
she's trying to call me. I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
I will.
Vinyl Cherry answered. It's the end of his tour.
Oh, that sucks, Vinyl Cherry. But keep those Harry Styles posts going. We love it. John said, Brandon, I'm going to Disney the day after your birthday for a week. That is awesome. That is awesome, man. I am going to Disney for a couple of days on my honeymoon. I got a Captain America, what's the bracelet's called? Magic Band, I believe. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to going to Disney. That's awesome. Let me know how it is, dude. Send me a message. Jordan, oh yeah, about that. I'll be on my phone. It's tied. LOL 2 out of 2. Nice. Jordan, good to see you, man. I haven't seen you comment yet. Maybe I just missed it. Jordan, love you, dude. Good to see you, man. Smash Trivia. John, no, the vote is tied now. Oh my gosh. Hold on. There's a vote that's tied. I'm going to our Patreon. Thank you, Smash Trivia John, for letting me know. This is our watch party for this Sunday. Oh, I got to go to the view all post. Sorry. Patrons decide. Abingers watch party. Okay. X-Men. Oh my gosh, it's a 3-way tie, John. X-Men 2, Iron Man 2, and Fantastic Four are all tied. Oh my gosh. If you join our Patreon for, well, you get, this is a $10 tier because you get to hang out with us as well, not just vote. Yeah, I'm curious. Maybe Emmy will break the tie. That is awesome. Let's see, Keith. Essentially, if we love Emmy, we'll vote X-Men 2. I think you got that wrong, Keith. My laptop is broken and at HP for repair, so I'll be on the Zoom on my phone. Oh, hey, Jordan, that's cool, dude. Hey, we just want to have you there. We don't care where it's at. That you are awesome, regardless if you're on a computer or a phone. I watched all the X-Men movies in one day during a mandatory quarantine. That sounds like a wonderful way to spend quarantine, Vinyl Cherry. Did you dig your Cap American bracelet out of storage? You asshole, Lady Winter Soldier. Just you asshole. I have everything out of storage now. You can't make that joke anymore. Everything's out of storage. Hey, Brandon. Jordan, great stuff, man. Jordan, fun fact about Jordan, and I think I say this all the time, but I remember when we started our Patreon, Jordan right away, it was like, Jordan is your new patron. So I just always think that's a cool fact about you, Jordan. We'll always remember that about you. Quadriplegic MCU effer. Brandon, what news you think we'll get on the November 12th? Maybe some teases? I'm going to get married that day, so I am kind of jealous of you all. But Clinton and Emmy will be with me. We'll be partying. We'll be drinking. And we could do an impromptu, like, 10-minute video podcast from my wedding. That would be really fun. And my fiance would be so cool with that. So, Brandon, how was your wine tasting? Oh, it was actually, it was a wedding tasting. So, I had champagne, wine. Oh, I was pretty lit by the end of it. And I got to try some steak and chicken. It was really, really good. So, I'm really excited about that. See, Brandon, just don't let your cap band on the storage when you get to Nader. You asshole as well. You and these damn storage jokes. Brandon's room reminds me of that Capital One commercial. Yes. Oh my God, Unique Defender. I thought the exact same thing when I saw it, and I actually have a Nick Fury action figure. I really do. I'm actually gonna go get him. Emmy, I've been talking long enough. I'm gonna go get Nick Fury real quick.
Okay. Abingers wedding assembled. I like that. That's a good name. J5. First time. Hi, welcome. Vinyl Cherry, I was trying to motion that he was wrong. Did he get there? That it wasn't, that it was like it was the end of the tour, but also everybody look at oh. Wait.
What's in your wallet?
Oh, you could do a live stream of the wedding. That's a good idea. I have a guy in my class named Nicholas Fury. I'm jealous the food and that tasting sounded so good. I'm excited. Yes, but Patreon.
Renee,
Patreon. You have to be a patron. And I don't know.
Okay. Bye.
I don't know if you have to be a certain level of patron to vote.
Yes, you do.
Do you have to be a certain level?
Yes, you have to be a $10 patron to vote for the. Because I didn't want. I figured since it's them that are going to be watching it, I didn't. I don't know. I felt it was right for them to vote. But if you join for $1, you can get your thoughts read on any episode. $5, you get a couple bonus episodes. $10, you get those bonus episodes, unedited podcasts, and you get to hang out with us. Usually we do it third or fourth week of the month, and we.
But last night we talked about doing it the first week, so.
Yes, we might change that. We want to change that, actually. I would rather do it earlier in the month.
Because we're backloading all the months.
Yeah, exactly.
We're trying to plan better. Yeah. I'm trying to make them plan better.
And you know what? Regardless if you're a Patreon or not, we love you. We just appreciate you hanging out with us. Amy, where do I vote? Hashtag Team Iron Man 2.
Patreon, that's what I was talking about.
Oh, sorry. Got to go find that post on Patreon. Keith, yeah, you do. Just got a Doctor Strange call. Did I tell you? Did you hear that, though? 3-way tie right now.
Between what?
All 3 movies.
All 3. Fantastic Four, X-Men.
And Iron Man 2. 3-way tie right now. 3-way tie. Come on, someone's going to have to break the tie for us to, if we, I cannot wait. So, and the poll ends when we start the watch party. That's also a thing. Like, yeah.
Okay. So, I in my head, I was merging polls because we're doing for the episode, the bonus episode, we're doing Dumb and Dumber.
Correct.
It was very close between Dumb and Dumber and
I wouldn't say
Hamilton.
I wouldn't say close. I would say
8-5.
I would definitely say, I was shocked Dumb and Dumber won. I really thought, I don't know. I didn't even bring it up, Emmy. I wasn't even the one. That was Clinton's suggestion. Clinton brought up Dumb and Dumber. You brought up Hamilton, and I thought the listeners always talked about Howard the Duck, so I brought up Howard the Duck. And I was shocked when Dumb and Dumber won. I wasn't complaining, but that wasn't even my suggestion. So rolling of eyes, not welcome. I didn't even...
Okay, I'm also just a little bit peeved that I watched it so that we could review it on Monday, and then Clinton
heard himself.
He heard himself, and so I was like, I'm gonna have to watch this damn movie again.
Oh, I'm stoked. I'm gonna watch it again. Can't wait. Yes, I'm going from 5 to 10. Icy Man, thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Iron Man 2 is clearly the best choice. I'm just saying.
Man. And hey, Icy Man, Sunday. What time? I think it's Sunday, 6 p.m. Hey, thank you, Garrett, Icy Man. He just really did. He went from 5 to 10. I just got an alert.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Garrett, you're a sweetheart, dude. But yeah, the point of that poll, though, is hang out with us Sunday night. Literally, we'll have a Zoom chat. We can all talk. It's not like a chat. It's a little bit more hang out with us and get to really talk with us. And it's a lot of fun. And I think we've had a lot of fun. Burrito, Jordan, Keith. It's been a lot of fun, talking with our listeners during that. So I know it's been an absolute blast.
Nader. Just wait till you 3 get famous and Patreon will no longer be needed, and you'll be assisting MCU premieres and interviewing the cast. Hey, which speaking of, did you see that Nader posted on my
is that the Skittles?
The Skittles?
Yes, I saw that right before we went live.
Kevin Feige is in my brain.
I'm telling, or he's listening. He's got a hey, what's up, Kevin? Allegedly listener of the podcast.
I tagged him in my response.
And he's probably like, we're gonna have to verify Emmy.
Yes. He hasn't posted anything since 2020. So
I was gonna say it's been a while. I think it was the Chadwick stuff. I think.
I think it was Darth Vader passing.
Oh.
The guy who,
okay. Yeah, I think you might be right.
Maybe it wasn't Darth Vader. It was somebody.
Kevin Feige is the watcher. Yes, he is. I'll be busy reviewing the show. My best friend got me Howard the Duck on DVD. Nice. Sounds like you have an awesome best friend. Sunday is the WWE pay-per-view. Damn. Yeah, it's
Icy Man said he can't find it. Help him.
Oh, okay. Let me send you the link, Garrett. I will send you the link. I'm going to message you on Patreon, okay?
Oh, was it Chadwick?
I thought it was Chadwick, but I could be wrong. And forgive me, Icy Man. Let me see, Garrett. Where are you?
This extension may be dangerous. Okay.
Create inbox.
My computer's trying to tell me I'm in danger. I looked at it today.
All right, Garrett. I'm sending you a message now, man. I'm going to send you the link to it. You should have a message now. Thank you. You rock, Garrett. And that is why am I saying that? I'm actually typing it. Tell me if you don't get that message, man. Howard the Duck should be on one of the October polls because it's truly I kind of agree with you, John. I kind of agree. Verifying Emmy will be Kevin Feige's next tweet. Nice.
What is it?
What do computers know, Emmy? All right. We might need to hit live soon, guys. I think we need to get this show on. Sent you a message. Let's see. Thanks. You're very welcome, Icy Man. You're very welcome. Oh, I'm going to see, though. He's probably updated his vote, so I'm curious. Oh, it's still tied. A three-way tie.
Riveting.
He said, got it. Okay. Icy Man, you're on the spot. Your vote is going to be on the air. So I'm curious what he votes for. It's still three-way tie. Icy Man, let me know when you vote. I'm curious.
He already said Iron Man 2. He's Team Iron Man 2.
He hasn't voted yet, or at least it hasn't showed up.
I believe in his word.
All right. Well, I'll tell you if he lied, if he went behind your back. He's a real big X-Men 2 fan. All right. Are we ready to get this show on the road and hear from our listeners? I really want to get going.
I'm ready. I'm very excited.
All right, guys. We're going to hit record in just a second. I know I just pumped everything up. However, I've got to grab supplies. I will be right back.
Supplies.
By that, I mean a refill. Hold on.
All right.
He hasn't voted yet. Garrett, you're killing me. He said it's trying to make me sub. I'm going to do it later. Okay. Well, you're already at $10. That's weird. That's weird, dude. I don't know.
Maybe it has to like refresh at midnight. Ooh, I can already smell that, and I'm not going to like that at all.
If you can't vote, Garrett, if it's weird, all you have to do, dude, is just send me a message. I will still count it in the Patreon, so you will still get a vote regardless. So just let me know, man. I don't know why it's trying to make you sub. That's weird. You already subbed for 10. I don't get that. So
Are you aware that subbed also means something in the kink community? Because that's all I'm hearing.
I'll be back. We're going to start the show in about 2 or 3 minutes, guys. So stay tuned.
Yes, Keith. Brandon is doctoring the votes. That's why Dumb and Dumber won. Oh, yeah. Oh, maple stuff. I am not a fan. I have a teacher whose classroom I'm in for an hour at the very beginning of the day. And she put like wax melts in, and it was like a maple scent. And I got home and my clothes still smelled like it. And I was like, I'm sick. I'm absolutely sick. Keith, I'm glad that you're aware of the kink community too. Well, Iron Man 2 for the win. Awesome. That's why Hamilton lost. What did I think of the winner of All Stars? Okay, hold on. That was so long ago, and I've already moved on to other things. Winner of All Stars was, hold on, because I don't want to say it out loud. It was. I can think of the final four except for the winner. Oh, that's really telling that she possibly should not have won. Is anybody going to watch? Oh, yeah. Yes. Okay. I think that was warranted. I think she did really well in the final challenge. I thought she did pretty well in the whole final episode. And I think she did pretty well in the whole season. I'm not mad about it. But yes, and I'm not going to say her name just because I don't want anybody to get spoiled. Is anybody else? No, that's what I was going to say. Is anybody else going to watch Drag Race UK? Because that started tonight. Anybody? Jordan, I don't think that you ruined anything because that could have been 3. No, that could have been all of them. All of them were Southern. Oh, yeah. Okay. I know it's on World of Wonder, which is really cheap to get a subscription for. That's disgusting. Whew. Watching foosball. Like actual foosball, or did you misspell football?
All right, guys.
We've determined that Keith and Jordan are both watching Drag Race UK, which started tonight, and I'm very excited. I already have a front runner because she was on last season.
Why? Why does it always go to Drag Race? I have nothing against Drag Race.
That's what they know. Hey, and also, speaking of, Great British Baking Show starts tomorrow. Is anybody excited? Because I'm absolutely stoked.
Please do your impression of the judges again. That was so funny last night.
Hold on.
Yeah, get in the. This is Emmy as a judge on the British Baking Championship show. I don't know. British Baking Show.
Great British Baking Show.
Great British. Excuse me. I was like, I know I'm leaving out a word. All right, Emmy.
Yeah.
Here you go.
It's got a soggy bottom. You've got a soggy bottom. The sponge texture in this bread is too dense. I'm trying to think of other things that they say.
A nice consistency with this sponge. Yes. Yeah. No. Nice.
What is it? They don't use sponge for bread though. Whenever Paul Hollywood goes after somebody's bread, he like presses it down and he's like, "Well, it's too moist.
It's too moist. You need a little bit more firming. You know, not as good as you think."
I love Paul Hollywood. Oh.
Is that the one with long hair?
No, that's Noel Fielding. I love him too.
Oh, okay.
And the other one is Matt Lewis, bald, and
right now your sponge is not as firm as it needs to be. That's the problem we're having here. Is our Abingers chat is not the sponge for you all is not there.
That's he always pushes it. See, it's underbaked. It's underbaked,
really. But
that is a shame, isn't it?
It's such a shame. Because
I love that show so much.
It could be quite delightful, but you underbaked it. So, really a shame. But good effort.
It's such a wholesome show, Jordan. That's why I love it so much. Like all of these, like the American baking competitions are so like Nailed It Even is like so like and like, oh, you've got to make 47 cupcakes in the shape of a dog while wearing mittens. Like, they're like insane.
And then
this is
so this one's more realistic. It's like, we want you to make a fruit cake, and in addition to
so sweit.
In addition to the fruit being obviously on the cake, we want you to make sure it's a
cake.
No, what's the damn word? A pound cake. If you could just have it a pound cake, and you're like, that's the toughest thing. It's a pound fruit cake,
but it's still really hard because they hold them to really high standards.
Yeah.
It's underproved. That's another one.
Yeah,
you can tell this is underproved. That was really bad.
Good job. Okay, well, yeah, underproved. Chaotic Queen, good stuff. Chaotic Queen. We have another one. Great British Baking Show is on Netflix. Yes, it is. Oh, yes. A show I like to watch in like The Repair Shop on Netflix. I love The Repair Shop. It's like anytime like I have a honey-do list and it's in the house. Like, for example, like my fiance is like, hey, will you make this bookshelf or do this shit? I will literally put on that show and that's really not good. You made a face there when you drank that.
I hate maple flavored stuff. I'm glad Clinton's coming to stay with me tomorrow and he's getting all of these.
Canada. Offensive. I hate maple flavor. Sorry, Keith. Don't listen to her. Oh, Canada. Our noble something land. What in the shit is a honeydew list? You've never heard, Keith. Don't act like you've not heard of a honeydew list.
Hey, Unique Defender.
I'm old if people haven't heard of that.
Is that, I'm going to say Jared. Is that right?
Unique Defender? Yeah, I think that's Jared.
I just listened to our last week's Avengers Assembled episode. Forged in Fire is the show that Doug Butts won.
Yes.
I think one of the seasons,
Someone
but I don't think it's on.
Someone changed their vote. I swear on everything, it was 2-2-2. Now, X-Men 3, Iron Man 2 1, and Fantastic Four 2. Someone changed it and took their vote away from Iron Man 2. Oh, this is drama on the Patreon. Sorry.
Fernando.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry.
Fernando.
You've never heard of oh my God, Keith, I love you. How have you not heard this? That's exactly what I thought the first time I heard it. It's a honeydew, this list. Yes, Amanda. Thank you, Amanda Laurie. But yeah, I watched the repair shop because all they do is like, we need to get this clock ticking. And so we're going to repair this by getting this little screwdriver in here. And if you turn left and you realize it's got a little nice cuckoo again, and like, it's wonderful. And I watch it and it's awesome. It's like, oh, we need to repair this painting, so we're gonna put 3 hairs and some air. That's all we're gonna do here. And it's like really, really relaxing. I don't know why. I love it. Heel move at its finest, baby. It was Fernando. He changed his vote. Oh, I love it. Oh, Fernando taking an Iron Man 2 vote away and giving it to X-Men 2. We might not be watching Iron Man 2 this weekend. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. And it's so funny. Oh, Fernando, I just want to, if I could high five you right now. That was the greatest thing in the entire world. That's so good, dude. Oh, plot twist, it never was me.
The audacity.
Oh, no. He said plot
whenever
twist,
you said yes, it seemed like it wasn't you. And so then when you said he'll move at its finest, I was like, oh my gosh. Okay. All right. It wasn't you. Okay. That makes me feel a little bit less like a dagger to the chest.
Oh, that's so good. That's so funny. Someone needs to, and this is, by the way, Unique Defender said yes. By the way, Emmy, you were saying, because you asked if it was Jared, and then I think.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, okay.
Sorry.
Cool. I just listened to our other episode, and your name stuck with me for some reason.
That was all you had to say. All right. Awesome. Thank you to whoever did it. I need to know who changed their vote. I need to know it. And you don't have to tell Emmy because she's obviously offended. I think you're awesome and you deserve a high five. So you can reach out to me on my personal Twitter, but I need to know who did that because that was the greatest thing in the entire world. Oh, Clinton's in here. Clinton! Holy crap. We haven't even started the show. He's going to be so pissed. He's going to be like, wait, we haven't even started it? Clinton's coming, guys! All right, I have to do some quick juggling. Here he is. So I'm gonna have to edit this because I made it for 2 people. All right, Clinton.
I'm sorry.
Hey, dude.
Sorry for why?
Because you're having to change stuff.
No, it'll take 5 seconds, guys. We will go. We haven't even started the show.
Are you serious?
I knew you would be like, "What the hell?"
Wow.
It's not even been an hour. It's fun to hang out with people.
Oh, I know. I agree. I just can't stay on the whole time. There's no way.
I'm going to do all this editing and you're going to have to leave again. I'm going to be so bummed.
Well, I'll leave. I mean, I'm not going to leave like immediately. I'm just saying if I see it, like even driving, I was driving when I joined earlier on the chat.
No, Clinton.
Oh my God, Clinton.
Quit being that guy. Don't what us. You know exactly what we're talking about. What?
I can sit my phone down and listen to you guys.
No, Clinton. No.
Icy Man, Garrett, I think maybe name, right?
Oh.
What was that? Oh, by the way, you guys are not aware. It's so good though, and I'm sorry, Clinton, but like when Clinton's hurting, he makes a noise.
Oh, it's just sudden. It's
like
like a grunt.
Turn on your camera.
Oh, are we on the show?
Yes, we're on the Clinton. You were watching. Don't play dumb.
Oh.
You were literally watching us.
Garrett, I think that X-Men has 3 votes, Iron Man 2 has 1 vote, and Fantastic Four has 2 votes.
2 votes, correct. It's right now it's 3-1-2.
That's not how you count, but okay.
3-1. What? That's the amount of votes. 3-1-2.
I know, and I was being an asshole.
Oh, sorry. I was like,
it's fine.
You know what? I was really confused. All right, I'm getting Clinton set up so he's a part of the show. Sorry, guys. Welcome to Behind the Scenes. Usually. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, guys. I'm an old man who is in a lot of pain. So I went to a chiropractor again today. Mm-hmm. So y'all know I went back to the chiropractor and they stretched me out and aligned me again. And then I went to my therapist. So I was at therapy as well. So physical, mental, all of it. Yeah.
How are you feeling after the chiropractor?
It helps, especially up here, but my back, my muscles are still inflamed from where they've been stuck. Lady Winter Soldier, you got to be nice.
Yeah.
I have good co-hosts too.
Yes, she was such a dick on Facebook.
She was roasting you guys in Twitter.
She wasn't even roasting. It was like, this show's going to suck. That's not a roast. That's literally just like, and like Clinton takes such joy out of it. That's another thing. He's like, you guys are going to suck. Jerk.
I think just based on what I know about Lady Winter Soldier, I feel like that's
I feel like she's
kind
got
of her
humor.
MO too. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Your humor. Your humor.
Yeah, very.
Oh, my humor?
Shares Clinton's humor for sure.
Sarcasm.
Yes.
And dark.
Yeah. Yes, I would definitely agree with that. It's like, oh, Clinton's gone. This is going to suck. That is Jordan. Jordan, did you just see Jordan's comment?
Yeah.
That is the greatest thing I've ever read in my entire life. He needs M'Baku to fix his M'Bak. I love it.
Garrett said he's going to vote Fantastic Four then just to make drama.
Oh my gosh.
People are turning on me.
I didn't know people could change their. Oh shit! Hold on. Now it's 2 X-Men, 1 Iron Man 2. Excuse me, 2 X-Men 2, 1 Iron Man 2, and 3 Fantastic Four 2005 release. It keeps flipping. We're not gonna know what we're gonna watch
until right
y'all
before.
Shouldn't have brought it up. Who brought it up in the chat?
I don't remember.
I think that somebody was asking where they voted.
Yeah, and so yeah.
See, Lady Winter Soldier said that we have the same humor, but she does love you and me too.
Aw.
I don't believe
Thank you. Bobby said, glad your neck is good, but how about your back, pussy, and crack?
It was so funny last night. He said, my neck and my back
clean with Manscaped.
Oh, before he said, like, my neck and my back are hurting. And I was like, how's your pussy and your crack? I was really proud of that.
Said the same thing yesterday.
Yeah, but you guys didn't even respond. I was like, I was really proud of that joke. And that was just private conversation.
It's just very low hanging fruit.
You know what? I'm sorry. Okay, so he had low hanging fruit too. So you're going to just insult our listeners?
Yes, 100%.
All right. Clinton's an ass. You're welcome. You heard it here. Guys, are we ready to start the show since Clinton's here? And he's like, God, I can't believe you guys haven't even started. So we need to get this going because we got a lot of comments to get to. Holy shit, you guys have commented a lot. Holy shit. All right. Also,
I want to say real fast before we start, when I got on here and I saw all the people chatting, and I just want to tell everybody how awesome this is and how thankful I am for this, because I was driving and listening to music and then I turned this on and like immediately people are talking before anyone's ever even on screen. And not just us three, but like the community, like the group of people that are talking to each other and saying hi to each other. And I don't think when we started this in May of last year that we thought we'd already have a little community like this. That's just like already, they're friends and hanging out. And I think that was it was cool seeing it from not being on this side of it, but just joining the chat and just seeing everybody talking was really cool to me. So thank you guys. We love you. And I really appreciate every one of you guys.
Definitely. All right, guys. Greatest community ever. Completely agree, Keith. We ready to hit the record button?
Y'all are awesome. Sorry.
Let's do it. Let's get this show on the road. We're actually going to record the podcast. So, guys, if you don't mind, I want to just kind of say something at the very beginning. Kind of got some news today, so I want to, get something out, and then we'll hit record for the regular show. So I'm going to mute you guys now and recording the official podcast in just a second. And all right. Just wanted to reach out to you all as well before we start this show. We're live on Twitch and YouTube, and I got disturbing news today that a coworker of mine that I knew passed away due to this horrible pandemic. And I just wanted to let you all know that thank you for listening. Thank you for being there. And I wanted to dedicate this show to her. Her name is Autumn. She was 27 years old and a mother of 2 and a wife and a wonderful human being as well. And she was a light and just always a bright spot. And the office today, when we found out the news, it was pretty emotional. And if there's anything I could say to you all, is tomorrow's not promised. Ask that guy or girl out on a date. Make that passion project happen. Tell your friends you love them. And live for every moment and be present for every moment. Because we only get one chance. So use it. And Autumn, you used it. You used your one chance. And you did it so beautifully. We'll miss you. And this show's for you. Welcome to the Abingers podcast, where we assemble weekly to binge the MCU and all things nerd, old and new. You can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Abingers Podcast. That is one word, ladies and gentlemen, ABINGERS Podcast. Give us a like, a comment, and let us know what you think of the show. You can also find us on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, wherever podcasts are available. If you would like to support the show, consider going to patreon.com/Abingers Podcast. We have exclusive content only available there, and we have a voting war as we speak, so we greatly appreciate you joining us over there. And if you also want to support the show, consider giving a 5-star rating on your podcast platform of choice if you like the show. It goes a long way with us at getting eyes and ears on this little podcast of ours, and we greatly appreciate it. But I can't do it alone. I'm joined by 2 of my amazing co-hosts. Emmy, how are you doing?
I'm feeling Iron Man 2!
Iron Man 2! Yeah! Well,
yeah.
You might be influencing the vote. That's not okay. You can't do that.
What?
Oh,
I've been influencing the vote ever since we did Iron Man 2.
That is awesome. That is awesome. Clinton is not here during the intro. Clinton, how are you doing?
I'm Clinton, and I'm an idiot.
That's great, Clinton. That's awesome.
I tried to take over the podcast yesterday because I'm Clinton, and I've got a dark sense of humor, but I'm actually a very pleasant person, and I'm very fun to be around, and I'm very funny.
Oh man, I complimented him.
You went like 4 compliments. Yeah, that was awesome. Guys, spoilers ahead. This is Abingers Assemble. If you want our What If Episode 7 deep dive, Shang-Chi deep dive, Black Widow deep dive, go look in our library. We have those deep dives for you. This is our show that we're live on Twitch, YouTube. We hang out with our listeners. We hear from our listeners. This is one of our favorite things to do of the week. But we do talk about spoilers ahead. So if you have not watched all the latest Marvel, there's a chance you could be spoiled. So spoiler alert ahead for everything Marvel Cinematic Universe. I'm saying it right now. So yeah, but we're going to get started, I think.
Yeah.
Abingers Assemble, asking you guys what you thought of What If Episode 7 and everything kind of having to do with the Marvel Cinematic Universe and everything nerd. So we're going to hear from our Facebook group first. If you want to join our Facebook group, it's Facebook.com/Abingers podcast. The group on there is Abingers Assemble. So without further ado, Lodro, who's also one of our patrons. It's good to see you, man. Good to hear from you. Interesting to think that Thor's process of growing up was dependent on being adversarial with Loki. In the comics, it was more about the time he spent on Midgard as a regular guy, Donald Blake, that gave him respect for what us mere humans go through. Somehow, I prefer that take, but this was an amusing episode to be sure.
Yeah, this was completely veered from the comics.
I agree.
It's what if, so I mean they can do that. Well, they had a run of that too, but this was like frat boy Thor.
Yes. I mean,
there's not a lot of development in this episode with anybody.
No, there's not.
It's funny though that Thor kind of has that only child syndrome though. Like I can do no wrong. I am the best. I'm always right.
That's what they leaned into in this episode, because they made the title if he was the only child, and then they leaned into that aspect of being an only child.
And I thought I remember, like, for some reason, like, I thought it was Smash Trivia John or someone reached out to us. I'm pretty sure it was John saying, like, I thought the episode was going to be like, what if Thor was a party animal or a partier or something like that? And they completely changed it to what if he was an only child? I'm like, really? I mean, I don't know if only child is the reason why it's an odd title for, obviously Loki is not his adopted brother in this. I get that, but was that what?
Well, if you're an only child, it's understood that you just party all the time and
right
with your life. So.
Exactly. So all only children are in Vegas right now.
Is that Emmy?
I was an only child up until I was 15.
Really?
Yeah.
You have siblings?
Yes.
Did I not know this?
I have a no. I was an
that's
only
right.
child.
That's
They're
right.
stepbrother and stepsister, but
Got you.
they're family.
Yeah.
I have a half brother and a sister.
Ah, nice.
I'm the baby. Can't tell anymore. I'm getting old, but
yeah, I can't tell. Also,
it is interesting.
Listen
though,
here,
how,
asshole.
It is interesting though how like the I don't know, Loki's mischievousness really shaped Thor into a better person, arguably.
Well, we saw that in the Loki show when he was going through his timeline, and his whole purpose was to better other people. That was who he was.
Oh, that's a good connection.
Very good stuff, man. Good stuff. Thank you, Lojo, for reaching out. We loved hearing from you, man. Rusty said, I thought the premise was great. I can totally see Odin also generously returning Loki. Trying to predict what Thor would be like without Loki as a foil is a huge inflection point for both characters. Not sure what they would have considered themselves brothers. Not sure they would have considered themselves brothers, though, if they did not grow up together, and they still acted that way in this episode. But I was disappointed in the route that they took. I had to admit, rolling my eyes a few times at this episode. I felt like it was written by a partier, Marvel mixed with Animal House. I noticed that Nebula was not sporting blonde hair, so Thanos must be back to his evil badass self, instead of the wimp he was in the other universe. Also, Captain Marvel again to the rescue, episode 3 and episode 7. She has been the only hero so far not affected by these what-ifs. I love seeing Frigga get some playtime and showing some of her capabilities, but I wish it were more excited, or I wish it was beyond being a mom to a partying son. So, mixed reviews from me, a fun romp for sure.
I can really get behind the Captain Marvel part too. She really hasn't changed, but that's also kind of how her character's been in live action. She shows up and saves the day, and she ain't in the whole movie, but she'll show up and save the day.
Right.
I wouldn't. Okay, so changed is a different word than unaffected, because she was affected because she was called to Earth in both episodes a lot sooner than she would have been in the live action MCU.
Yeah, but her arc wasn't much different. I think is more of what it's the same premise of being called to save the day versus some other what if scenario where that ain't happening.
I guess that's true.
Yeah, totally. Good stuff though. I loved his review though. And it's funny because I was a fan of this episode, but I really think he eloquently put a great review out there, talking about disappointed in the route they took. And, obviously Marvel mixed with Animal House. I would agree with this. If you enjoy I guess if you enjoy the consequences of actions, maybe this episode's not really for you, because it was just more like, we got to clean up Earth. So I don't know. It was very inconsequential.
Looney Tunes,
yeah, I guess. Yeah. So
or Animal House.
And he says
Yeah,
that.
I mean, it is very much that like college party.
Or Hot Tub
Parents are
Time
coming home.
Machine.
You mean Hot Tub Time
Parents are coming
Machine was
home.
bullshit?
You just said, what the hell flavor did you just try? It was the pumpkin one, and I do not like it.
Not good. Not good, as you can see by her
Did you
facial.
try the maple?
I hated that. Oh
She
no,
hated
I don't
maple.
like maple anyway.
Oh, you don't?
I like syrup on pancakes or like waffles, preferably waffles.
Just save them for me.
I already said that. They're all for you. I hate them. I hate it.
All of them?
Huh?
You don't like any of them?
The apple one was okay so far, but the pumpkin and the maple, this is not my
The
jam.
maple is good.
Anyway, I don't like. Anyway, back on the topic. Jenny from our Facebook said, "I felt like nothing really happened in this episode. It was fun, sure, but I guess I didn't really see the point of seeing Thor just be a frat boy. Every other episode has had a storyline that felt it had weight, whereas here the only weight was Thor getting in trouble with his mom, and he didn't even really get in trouble. However, this is my favorite cliffhanger of the season so far, and that does help save this episode a tiny bit for me. Good stuff, Jenny. Thank you." Yeah, I thought the cliffhanger with Infinity Stone, Ultron, Vision, whatever it is, I cannot wait to see
The
where that
end.
goes.
The end saved it for me.
Yeah,
It really was. It almost had to be, but that end could have been thrown into any ending of these show episodes.
sure could have.
But if we're
He
gonna
just
go down
shows
a
up.
really dark road for the last two episodes,
Mhm.
I'm glad that we had a breath of fresh air to kind of like, oh, okay, all right.
Don't just
Sometimes
like
the
life. Don't enjoy
universe is-
stuff too much because it's going to shit on you a bit.
Oh, stop.
I was gonna say sometimes the universe is just unicorns and rainbows, and it's fine.
There's a whole planet full
That-
of unicorns that Thor knows.
There's a
Want to see that planet?
I
Do you
do
think
too.
they have a unicorn Captain America and a unicorn Iron Man and a unicorn Hawkeye?
I don't think it was an alternate universe full of unicorns. It's just a planet with unicorns.
there is something that is said by I like Rob Bell. He used to be a pastor, now he's an author. Anyway, he talks about how like seasons change, right? And like if you're in a rough place, just know you're not going to stay in that rough place. You'll come out of it, and then if you're in a good place, rough time comes too. Like it's a balance thing. So
yeah,
he says that way more eloquently than that, but he goes into like some stuff. But I really liked.
So
It's like
premise.
a roller coaster.
So Emmy, that bad drink now, you're gonna have a good one later. It's gonna balance you out.
Yeah, like honestly, the second sip, I wanted to vomit. It
It's
is
not
that bad.
You're so dramatic.
It really is.
Awesome. All right. Well, we're gonna get to our Twitter, and Twitter. This is
Wasn't
all.
there more than that on Facebook?
I got 3 comments. Was there not more? Was there more? I don't know.
Was
I
there
need to
not?
add one.
No, Emmy.
My name's Brandon.
Oh yeah, I just see 3. I thought there were more.
There's a
Well,
lot on Twitter. We got a lot on Twitter, so
Oh.
we will get started on Keith. Keith, you had to do YouTube videos this moment, so we're probably gonna get an ad. I know it was not your fault. It's stupid Twitter video. So here's Keith with his What If Thor Thoughts Part 1. Well, good. It didn't even connect via Bluetooth. I don't know what is going on. Give me just a second.
That would really piss me off if we got an ad, because that would mean that they're either monetizing us or they're monetizing Keith, and I don't think that either one of us is
No.
getting money from
No,
it.
they do it all the time now. It doesn't mean you have to be monetized. It's just they can make money. So,
Well, no, they're making money. So if it's on Keith's video, Keith should make money.
oh, I agree, but it doesn't work that way anymore. Here we go. Keith is going to be recorded now. Here is Keith. Sorry about that. Oh my God, what's going on? It's playing through the roadcast. Oh, hold on. Let's try this.
It is, oh, we don't have enough episodes. They do an episode that feels like padding. I like to call it a we'll be right back kind of episode. When the last few episodes of What If have been such a serious tone and serious themes, to go into this one as kind of a hey, let's lighten things up a bit. It seems a little out of place. I was almost expecting that the series would get a little more serious as we went on. This episode might have belonged better at the beginning of the season. That being said, I still really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. It got so slapsticky and so ridiculous. And the idea of seeing Surtur and the Frost Giants and Howard the Duck and Jeff Goldblum on Earth was really a lot of fun. It was very cool. Getting to see Captain Marvel versus Thor is something that a lot of people have wondered, how would it go and how evenly matched are they? There were moments in this episode where they blasted it into the desert and it felt like I was about to see Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner. It felt that ridiculous and that lighthearted.
I love it. Awesome, Keith. I think that's why I enjoyed it. But I also love Looney Tunes, so I'm probably not a good judge for it.
Keith, you were supposed to not like it, like me, because we think the same. So
yeah,
you're down a point, buddy.
Oh no! Hey, Keith,
I'm not keeping score, but you're down a point.
Hey,
What's going on,
Keith? I really appreciated how you were still open-minded even after the episode kept playing. Plus 1 point, Keith. You get a point for me.
I'm not doling out points because I'm not a child.
Ooh.
But
I am a man-child. I said that yesterday, and y'all interrupted me to take over the show. So,
I was
Buddha
like, wait.
Thank you.
No, I really liked it. I thought it was a breath of fresh air. I'm going to stand by that. And yeah, when you said it, like maybe this wasn't the time, but I liked that because the T'Challa episode was also a lot of fun. And so kind of spacing them out a little bit. I thought it was a nice touch.
Yeah. Here's part 2 of his What If Thor thoughts. So we will get to hear from Keith right now.
Natalie Portman did a fantastic job in this. I think obviously Darcy was also a huge highlight. I did not expect Rumlow of all characters to make me laugh so hard when he said, we never get to fire the nukes. It was so heartwarming seeing Loki and him have a good relationship purely because they were never pitted against each other. Loki got to be Prince of the Frost Giants and Thor got to be Prince of Asgard. No conflict. Amazing. I feel like the desperate need for some kind of cliffhanger in this one. I think they really posed a lot of confusion and a lot of questions, and maybe it's something that I have to return to and rewatch, but why the hell would Vision be coming about so quickly? And also so Vision is Ultron. Ultron was successful in getting Vision to be his new body, but then he also covered that body with an Ultron. I gotta watch that again.
Yeah, that was...
Maybe I got to listen to the podcast tonight before I understand it, but that felt really tacked on at the end, and it also felt like it made no goddamn sense.
Exactly. I said that in the pod.
Multiverse.
He's a robot. We had that whole thing in the episode last night where y'all were attacking me for saying that.
Multiverse.
Attacking me. Full on attacking me.
Multiverse. Mephisto. No, I definitely think it's a multiverse thing. I don't think that they came from that universe. Also, the Rumlow line where he's like, "Oh man, we never get to fire the nukes." I also thought it was really funny.
So BWGJ says didn't give me a review of the latest What If, but as usual, I know Debbie Downer wasn't a fan. This whole series is very subpar for Marvel standards. # unpopular opinion.
I don't think it's unpopular, Bobby. I really think, I hate to be that guy, but this show has been very up and down for me personally. Like I've liked a lot of the premises, but compared to other Marvel properties, this is not up there for me. It's not. Now there's certain episodes there are, but as a whole, I don't know. It's just... And Amy's gonna make fun of me so hard, and it's okay. I don't care. It's the speed of the show. It's so quick. I know time doesn't work that way. I get it. I made that mistake early on in the show.
He said that one time in one episode back in 1982.
But I really everything just for Gravity. It's just and I don't know. I struggle with. I don't know. I'm not saying it's a bad show. I actually like this show, but I like a lot of Marvel content, but it's still not the, I don't know. I technically like Iron Man 3. I technically like Iron Man 2. You know what I
By
mean?
Marvel standards is what you're talking.
Exactly. Exactly.
So that's the difference. And I think there's a big debate in the community too. DC can't get their movies right, but their animated stuff is amazing.
Yeah.
And you got to think this is Marvel's first, since Marvel Studios, their first jab at animation. So, I mean, and they're opening up a animation side to Disney Plus. So, and Marvel. So they'll get better. The DC shows are pretty phenomenal with their animated shows. But Marvel's, it's their first outing. It's not bad. It's just, it feels a little scattered a little, you know what I mean?
I love what Jordan said in the comment. He said, it's like reading the Cliff Notes. And I kind of feel that way, Jordan. You know, I really do. And I think that's a really well said point.
That's a good point. And I don't think it's an unpopular opinion, Bobby. And so I'm shocked that it already got a second season. But like, think for a second. What if we got one of these scattered throughout like lulls in the MCU? Like, wouldn't that just be fun? Like, just little, like, oh, it's been 3 weeks since the Eternals movie came out. Here's a what if episode.
I don't know.
Like Easter eggs.
Yeah. Well,
I think if the story was like in an order and it wasn't an episode on its own every time, I think a lot of more people would be into it. If it had a story that would leave us on a cliffhanger, and then next week, like the shows did,
right?
If they would have went that avenue, I think it might have been more appealing to some people.
I'm not ready to write it off because I feel
not at all.
The next two. Well, no. Okay, all right, not write it off, but like I feel like the next 2 episodes are going to be.
You think it's going to be like a 2-part finale kind of deal?
Maybe.
I mean, because I know you brought it up last night when we were reviewing it, so I was just curious. Sorry.
Yeah. Because Ultron being there is Mephisto, multiverse. Dang it. I'm getting my M's mixed up.
Stop.
It's multiverse. So I think they're all going to somehow interconnect.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll see. We're going to be here reviewing them. We also have a what if a Killmonger thoughts from Keith. I think he's got part 1, part 2, and part 3. So we're going to get to Keith.
Damn.
This is Keith's thoughts right now on what if Killmonger.
Tony having the lessons that he learned from in the cave, the relationship between
son of a gun
Pepper Potts and Tony Stark just is not the same. They might have had, if anything, a will they won't they kind of moment briefly. The proof that Tony Stark has a heart thing never happens. So I think that he goes on being the type of guy she would never see herself with. Without Tony having that moment in the cave where he gets to wake up and smell the hummus, he doesn't really learn how to see what's beyond the tip of his nose. And he doesn't see Pepper as the queen that she is. To recount, I'd say that even after watching this Thor as an only child episode, I'd put the Killmonger episode at number 2 for me. Doctor Strange, Killmonger, then T'Challa. Getting to see a little bit more morally gray version of Tony Stark was really cool to me. I like that episode a lot.
Wow. Good. What thoughts, opinions?
I was surprised you liked it that much. I liked it. It was just fast paced, to Brandon's point. I bet we're still Doctor Strange still number 1 for you. Same buddy.
Yeah.
I felt like it was forgettable.
Ooh.
Like it was just it when I'm thinking about the episodes, and maybe it's just because I haven't like watched it more than one time or something, but it was just like it wasn't bad.
Amy, I'll do you a favor this episode, so you don't have to bring it up. I'll get it out of the way. You know what else was forgettable? Iron Man 2.
It's obviously not because you just brought it up.
Okay, on that note, we're gonna get to
forgettable
part 2 of Keith's thoughts right here.
You guys also briefly talked about being disappointed in Tony Stark and how easily he was duped by Killmonger.
Yes,
and
that's me.
Rewatched the episode and I started counting. This really is the functioning alcoholic version of Tony Stark that we didn't get from the movies, probably because of Robert Downey Jr.
Wow.
not wanting to associate
I brought that up.
That's not a bad idea for recreating an image for an actor. But in the comic books, Tony Stark drank. And for him to not go through what he originally went through in the caves, he might not learn not to drink. When someone says to an alcoholic, "Oh my God, you were drunk? I never would have guessed. I didn't notice." That's kind of a terrible thing because that person goes on thinking that they're getting away with it. And if they're drinking at work, it's very hard to see what is it possibly impeding them from doing. Almost every scene in this episode, Tony Stark has a drink in his hand. The one that he doesn't have a drink in his hand, there's an empty glass sitting next to him on his desk.
Damn.
His judgment was not at 100%. His instincts, his intuition was all clouded.
That's a very good point.
Slow clap for Keith, man. Wow, that's a damn good point. That is a really...
I brought it up in the podcast.
I know. Sorry.
He said it. No, he said it way better than I did.
I was going to say, yeah, you brought up the
demon in the bottle.
Cast, yeah.
I stand corrected, man. I think that's brilliant.
That was
Keith.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Jeez,
just the depth of it, like that's why he didn't have great decision making skills.
Yeah,
makes a lot of sense.
I love that, man, and that I kind of want to rewatch the episode now. Good stuff, Keith. We do have part 3 of his thoughts as well. So, Keith, we're going to get to your final thoughts on Killmonger, the What If episode.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good. It's loading. Why is it loading? Why is it taking forever? Press play. Keith, we might not. We're going to see if it works again. Come on. I'd say my internet's working good. I'm recording a podcast with my friends. It's not even, it's just a white screen. It's just being stupid.
Wow.
We're
doing good.
Yeah.
We're doing good.
Technology.
Doing well. Superman does good.
Keith, we might not get to your part 3, dude. I hope you understand. This is being stupid right now. All other ones loaded right away. This one's being stupid.
He's trying to send you a virus. He sent you a corrupted file. On
oh my God, my phone. Oh my gosh, he's on the podcast now. What if I just turn into Keith? That would be awesome.
Aw, Keith, that's sweet. I'll take a moan from Clinton anytime. Aw.
Yeah.
Randy said user error. He is old.
It is. It is really, really old. I don't know why.
He is old. I'm calling you old.
That's what I thought you meant.
No, Brandon.
That's what I was commenting on. I said, yeah, I can't get it loaded. This is crap.
Oh, I thought you said it is old.
No, sorry. I meant like...
you know how many customers come in the store and like, help me get my email? I'm like, I don't know your password. Y'all don't have it? No, we don't have your password saved at the store. I'm sorry.
Keith, I'm so sorry. Part 3 is not loading for me, man. Appreciate both part 1 and part 2. I hope you understand. YouTube, Twitter video. We're gonna figure this shit out, man. I'm so sorry, but thank you for your understanding. It's just not gonna work right now. So we will move on with our next listener's thoughts. I'm sure it was amazing. I'm sure it was awesome. Everything you put out is really thought provoking, and that pisses me off that it's not working. But appreciate it. Thank you, Keith.
Hold on. Johnson 924 said, who is that, by the way, Johnson? How old is
Birmingham.
Clinton?
That's Birmingham.
Nader said 78 and Emmy said 78 at the
That
same
is
time.
weird. That is weird. Are Nader and Emmy the same person? Is
Nader supposed to have my back?
Is
buddy.
Nader's sensitive side? Is that really Emmy's? Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. Oh my gosh, that's weird.
Throw the same number. I mean, instantaneous.
That was weird. Oh my gosh.
Dude, the universe, man.
There is something going on. So I guess you guys are both aware. Yeah, Clinton is 78 actually. So you guys got it right. That is wonderful. Clinton is 78, but if you know, he's like Aragorn though. He's really old, but technically he's got this.
I'm like Odin.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, we're gonna get to our next listener. So we are gonna keep on rolling here. We got Garrett. Thank you for numbering your thoughts, Garrett. That really helps me out to read these because Twitter posts them in a weird order. So, by the way, thank you. If you number your thoughts, if you post more than once, that really, really does help. Garrett said, at first, I wasn't the biggest fan of the episode. It was honestly my least favorite, but after listening to the review, I liked it a lot more. The fights between Carol and Thor were awesome. If Thor can put up a fight like that without his full powers being known, then what kind of fight were 1/6 Thor could put up? I think that the Watcher is going to make a team to fight... He said Vitron. I like that. And it'll have some kind of consequence. Pretty common theory, I think, but oh well. What would y'all think about a what if episode that was what if Wakanda helped during the Battle of New York? Ooh. Ooh. I think
Ooh.
everything would change, and they might even be able to fight off Thanos before a snap. Y'all are awesome as always. See y'all on the stream. Hashtag Team Iron Man. Garrett, thank you so much for the wonderful message. And that's a really good question. What would we think if a What If episode was Wakanda helping during the Battle of New York? Game changer. You have the technology, you have the army.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Chitauri don't stand a damn chance if Wakanda's there.
No.
I'm sorry. That is ultimate game changer. Not only Wakanda, but Black Panther as well. Dude, I mean, I'm sorry. You got the Dora Milaje, you got Black Panther, you have the mind of Shuri, you have the technology of Wakanda. Absolute game changer. I'm sorry.
Okay, but the mind of Shuri,
And you've
That
got
would've been-
rhinos.
2010.
Mm-hmm.
So Shuri would have been 8 years younger.
She's still a
Which,
genius.
it's still smart.
She's still a genius. I don't think.
Okay.
Oh, you're 8 years younger. You're dumb now. I mean, yeah.
Well, no, but do you take a child into battle?
No, for her brains. I never wanted her to be in the battle, but her mind is what she would use. You know, like I don't know. I think
And you're going to take her to battle?
she's not at the front line. she
When
No,
Brandon
sorry.
has kids, he's going to be training them to fight it.
Clinton,
Well-
Battle
turn
of
your camera
Knoxville.
on.
Battle of Chattanooga.
It's embarrassing because my face, I'm making weird faces because of the pain.
Clinton. It's even
I
more
don't like
awkward when we
seeing
just see a
myself
Clinton
like that.
text.
Did you see the
Oh.
faces
just
that I was making?
just
during-
pretend you're drinking
the
a
pumpkin thing?
Yeah, just pretend you're drinking a maple beer. That's what you got to do.
Or Torres is sitting beside me or watching a movie in front of a hot fire.
Oh, okay. We talked about. Did you hear us
sorry,
talking
I zoned
about?
out for a minute?
Oh man. Anyway, appreciate that, Garrett. Any thoughts on Wakanda? I know Emmy slashed through my. I would just basically put Shuri up to fight is what she heard from it. But any other additional thoughts? All right. Thank you so much,
Rhinos.
Garrett. Appreciate it so much. Smash Trivia John said, Mark Ruffalo posted this photo of him and Ryan Reynolds laying on the ground with Hulk and Deadpool stickers next to him. Do you think this could be teasing a Hulk-Deadpool team-up in Deadpool 3? Or am I reading too much into it? I don't...
Guys, I don't think you guys understand how excited I am. I saw it.
Yeah,
I don't think you guys understand how
Wow.
excited I am to see Deadpool with other characters from the
Yes,
MCU
yes.
in the same movie.
Even that Korg review of the
Yes,
trailer
yes.
for it was like, oh,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it's literally...
It's coming.
It's the best
They're
part.
working on it.
I can't wait. And honestly, to answer your question, I think there's a big chance because Hulk can never have his own movie. So why would you not bring him into the fold? He could have his own movie, but Universal won't allow it. So why would you not let, we obviously saw, I don't know. I think it would be a perfect fit.
I need to see Hulk and Wolverine together, like the comic.
Yes,
The
I
bat-
have
the
that.
bat.
Oh my God, that comic book cover is iconic.
So good.
Yes. Oh my God. You just gave me a nerd boner.
And then Deadpool hits on Wolverine and Spider-Man all the time in the comics because he's bisexual in the comics. Or is
Make
he
it
bi or
happen.
Pan. I think he's pansexual.
Make it happen, Marvel. Make it happen. Oh, that'd be great. Speaking of Smash Trivia John, we have some additional thoughts from him. This is his thoughts on Killmonger. So, Smash Trivia John, let's hear from you right now.
When I first watched Black Panther, I was not a fan of Killmonger, unlike everyone else, because I found his voice loud and annoying. But last week, when watching What If Killmonger Saved Tony, I actually liked Killmonger in it. I didn't find his voice loud or annoying. That made me want to rewatch Black Panther, so I did. And I'm happy to say my opinion has completely changed.
Okay.
I really liked Killmonger,
Love that.
and I think because I wasn't distracted by his voice, I got his message more clearly. There are still a few things I didn't like, and that I didn't like they killed Ulysses Claw because I want to see the Claw as a main villain because Andy Serkis kills it in the role. And also, I don't like the idea of Killmonger taking up the role of Black Panther in the sequel, because I think it would hurt his story and T'Challa's, as he wanted T'Challa to let him die, and I think T'Challa had enough respect for him that he would grant him that wish. Also, this was my first time watching it since Chadwick's passing, and I gotta say, I immediately got teary-eyed when I saw the special intro that Marvel added last year.
Mm-hmm.
Aw.
Good thoughts, John. Great take there. I don't know. Killmonger, to me, at least, I always thought he was one of the best Marvel villains. And the fact that you rewatched it again and you changed your mind, because Black Panther, man, I think half the reason that movie is so amazing is the fact that, you know, you have a worthy villain opposite side of Chadwick. You know, I mean, Chadwick's performance.
You understood you understood his motive.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's such a beautiful movie. So that's a really cool take, John. Really appreciate you, man. That's awesome.
Before you get to the next one, do y'all want to hear old? This is the sound of old.
Did you just poop your diaper?
That's Velcro for my ice pack.
Oh, sorry. I thought you just dropped a deuce in your diaper.
No, I was taking my shoes off. You know, them Velcro white New Balances, you should Velcro across.
Oh, man. I'm so sorry, dude. I make fun, but I genuinely, I really hate it.
Oh, it's okay. Everyone around me makes fun of me right now. So,
are you serious?
Yes, everyone at work, because I have these random grunts that I can't control.
It's so funny because even on the podcast, I think I had to edit a couple of them. You're like,
I forget because I'll get in a position where I'm fine and then I'll move and it's like, oh, and it's like I can't help it. And
it's like
I was around a friend the other day and she was like, she would just laugh and I would just try to incorporate it into the conversation. You're like, oh God, yeah, that's a good idea. That's a good idea. I like that a lot.
You kind of did that last night too, actually.
Oh yeah,
you just did it then. You're like, oh yeah, I totally did last night. So, all right. So we see Burrito commented. He said, "Sorry, not sorry, but this episode was garbage until the ending cliffhanger. I hate Party Thor. I couldn't stand Jane once again. Maria Hill felt so out of character. I love the fighting between Carol and Thor, but I wish we could have seen her kill his ass. And Darcy was perfect." Well, we found one positive, so that's good. This felt like watching the first Thor, but without the good part, which was Loki. Seeing a big blue Loki was cool, but he just wasn't his mischievous, cunning self. Even boastful Loki was a better variant. And the Frigga Loki relationship, I can't live with that loss. You know, Burrito, it's hard to disagree with you, man. Even though I do disagree with it's his every point he made is not wrong. It's weird. I'm sitting there reading every single one. I'm like, I get that. Totally get that. I understand that. Yeah. So it's I don't know. I didn't hate this one because it was so lighthearted, but something especially that he brought up right at the very end, the Frigga Loki relationship. Without that, you know,
I know we've said it 1,000 times about it just didn't have like a theme or like a goal. But I mean, you could do this with any character is why I think it annoys me. Like you could see what if, you know, Captain America went to the store and got in a car wreck on the way to the store. Yeah, like there's no purpose at all.
Right.
Got oranges and then got hit by a car on the way home or had a flat. I mean, it could have been anything. Like there was no substance to the episode. It was just fun to see all the cameos. After we reviewed it, I liked that part about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I do not shit myself on the podcast, Brandon. You do not speak for me.
Bobby said it too.
Come on, Bobby. Anybody listening that's not watching on Twitch, they're like, where the hell did that come from?
Guys,
Quentin just randomly says he don't shit.
He hears a voice in his head that's Brandon. Like, you shit yourself. No, I don't, Brandon.
No, I use wet wipes. I am very. We know where I'm at with
you use them after you shit
in the
yourself.
bathroom.
We get it, man.
No, I don't.
No, you don't use them after you shit yourself. That's disgusting.
I'm gonna, you know what need to make trending? Dry wipers. You weird dry wipers that don't use wet wipes. Hashtag dry wipers. Y'all nasty. Every one of y'all.
Can I respond to Burrito?
Yes,
please.
You can.
All right. I completely agree. Party Thor is a douche. I really thought that they were gonna make him like fall for Jane, but then also like show all of the girls that he was texting on his phone or texting on his phone. He did have a phone though, because Loki dropped it and broke it. And I completely agree. Darcy was perfect.
Agreed. I will definitely agree with that.
Oh, she was the star of this episode for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really like Grandmaster's 2 lines though.
Well, oh yeah, I love the
like he was not in it, but like
I'm taking
twice.
the jazzy.
Scoot,
Or the
scoots.
scooter.
Scoot, scoots.
Scoots.
Oh, I
And I was
love that. Oh, that's great. Appreciate it, Burrito. Hopefully you'll be coming to the watch party, Burrito. That dude's a lot of fun. Vincent Moore said, it was cool seeing Captain Marvel's power absorption that they took from the comics. So kind of awesome. I love that as well. Gave me shades of Iron Man and the Avengers, but it's really, really cool. That is really, really cool. Vincent, thank you so much for reaching out to us, man.
Also, Grandmaster in this episode, I just saw in the comments, release the phone. He was a DJ in this, and he was also a DJ in Ragnarok.
Ah, nice. Nice. We do have more Smash Trivia John with his What If Episode 7 thoughts. So here we go with Smash Trivia John.
Thoughts on What If Episode 7. Honestly, there's not a lot more I can say about the episode that hasn't already been said, but I did very much enjoy the episode. I don't really understand the hate for filler episodes, as I think not every episode should have to be important. I think some episodes should just be fun. And
I like that.
So I'm going to just go right to my trivia question. So we see the Stonehenge in the episode. So in which MCU film does it also appear, and what character is seen running naked through it?
Oh, I know it too. Oh, okay.
Selvig.
Emmy was the first to raise her hand. Sorry.
I just said it.
Thor: The Dark World and Selvig. Eric Selvig.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. I knew it was Selvig, and yeah, that's when he loses his mind, basically, from Thor: The Dark World. Yeah. Good stuff. And Thor: The Dark World, to me, our favorite MCU movie.
What do I win?
We'll hear from Smash Trivia John right now to
you'll
find
win
out.
a hat. Go get a hat.
Go get a hat. Wear it backwards so we can be
I want to hear the
badasses.
Boink Bond and Butcher.
Ooh, John,
And then I'll go get my hat.
John?
I keep pointing over here because it's just right
I
there.
think we
but,
already
like,
did the Boink Bond and
The answer
Butcher.
was Thor: The Dark World and Eric Selvig.
You're welcome.
And for our Boink, Bond, and Butchers, we
Yes.
have Howard the Duck, Rocket Raccoon, and Meek. We have
Howard the Duck, Rocket Raccoon, and Meek. By
Oh,
the
I got
way,
this.
Clinton has given this thought. Clinton?
It's easy.
Okay, go for it. Go for it.
I'm going to boink Rocket.
I love how
I'm going
it's,
to.
it's
I'm going-
easy. I'm gonna boink a raccoon.
He's the most handsome of the animals.
And he's played by Bradley Cooper.
Yes, he's played by Bradley Cooper. Raccoons are pretty, not in that way, but if we're having to do this,
Anytime I see a raccoon, I'm gonna be like, Clinton, what do you think about it?
Oh, I don't want to hear it from you, Orange Man.
Hey,
You've ruined fruit for me. So boink Rocket Raccoon.
That's upsetting because you're attracted to fruits.
I'm not attracted to fruit. I'm going to bond with
You're
Howard
attracted
the
to
Duck.
fruits.
I am a fruity
I know,
person because I'm gay.
see what she did
I
there?
know.
See what she did
Is
there?
it? Are you trying to make a fruity joke, Emmy?
Yeah.
Well, you failed. You failed.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
So I would bond Howard the Duck, and then I would butcher Meek.
All right. I just love, like, you were so nonchalant, Clinton. You were like, I'm gonna boink Rocket because raccoons are the prettiest animals. I mean, really?
out of the three.
I know, but
that's all I got to
but
work
you were
with.
so smooth about it. I was not ready for how smooth you were. You were like, raccoons. I mean, if I had to,
You've never been sitting on your porch having coffee and looked at a raccoon and went, "Damn,
no,
That's a sexy animal.
no, I've never done that. I've never.
oh God."
All right, Emmy, you want to go next or me? What you decide?
I agree. I agree with Clinton.
What?
Not for completely the same reason. But
Yes,
yeah, like Howard the Duck, I feel like I would have some good banter with. I think that he's pretty. Rocket's pretty.
All right.
And I'm saying Rocket's pretty, not that all raccoons are pretty.
John, you create magic, man. I'm gonna switch one thing. I'm gonna say boink Howard because I'd like to say fuck a duck and mean it. That'd be really funny.
Oh,
So there you go.
I like that.
All right, so I'm gonna say Howard. Howard's gonna be boinked, and then I'm gonna bond Rocket. You know, yeah, he's a bit of an asshole, but
Is that on your bucket list, Brandon?
no,
life?
not at all.
Okay.
Not at all.
Just
We're
making
playing.
sure, making
Fuck a duck and mean it.
No.
sure.
Oh, you guys.
Hashtag
How did you
fuck a
find?
duck and mean it.
How did you go to fuckaduckandmeanit.com? You'll find our Patreon link on there.
That's our OnlyFans.
It's our OnlyFans. It's a secret link to our OnlyFans.
It's weird stuff. Weird stuff.
I just think it sounds nice. So yeah, Bond, Rocket, and
What sounds nice? Fucking a duck.
no, like it sounds funny. God, that sounds horrible. No, it doesn't. God, that was the wrong way to phrase
You
it.
are digging a hole, my
I
friend.
am. I didn't mean it like that.
Oh.
Anyway, and I guess we all would butcher Meek. So yeah, good stuff. We have
He's already dead. We already thought he was dead.
good point.
Oh, what about that?
The Watcher, Surtur, and Frost Giant Loki.
The Watcher, Surtur, and Frost Giant Loki. I'm gonna start, guys.
So is this another one?
Yeah, he's got multiple. The Watcher, Surtur, and Frost Giant Loki. Bond Frost Giant Loki because it's Loki. I would love to, I would marry that dude. Surtur, God, or what was it? The Watcher? I guess I would boink the Watcher. I don't know. Just more like he's like,
How
It'd be hot
effective?
if it
How
was Surtur.
effective?
don't.
How effective do you think that the Watcher is going to be in the bedroom, though?
He's
He'll
gonna be
just
like,
watch you do your thing.
yeah, and he's gonna be like, "What if one decision you make in this bedroom changes everything?" And it's like, okay, cool.
Finger in the butt.
So Watcher boy.
And now the universe gets destroyed.
Yeah, Busher Surtur, guys. That's my 3. Finger in the butt. Universe destroyed.
No, the Watcher would stand in the corner and be like, "What if I just stood over here and watched
just
you
watched
do your own
you."
thing?"
Oh God, this is taking a weird turn. These Boink Bond and Butchers for this animated show are screwed up. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you got?
Okay, so I would. Oh, okay. I'm torn. I'm a little bit torn. Okay, I think I'm gonna butcher Surtur,
Mm-hmm. Okay. Same with me. So.
and I'm torn because I would want to boink Loki, but the point that I just made, what is the Watcher gonna do in the bedroom? But stand in the corner and watch.
Yeah, but if you're bond with him, he's very knowledgeable.
Okay, but also like he would just watch me do all the cooking and the cleaning and the doing all the stuff around
As
the house
it
and the
should
laundry.
be.
No,
I
Clayton,
will
no.
hit you.
No.
I will hit you.
Kidding.
I'm not. Come over tomorrow and find out. Yeah, I think I'd have to go Butcher Surtur, Boink, Frost Giant Loki, Bond, Watcher.
Yep. Same for me.
Okay. Cool. I'm
Could
on
you bond? Could you bond? Could you? Well, no, you can't.
I'm on
boink
an island,
Surtur.
guys. I'm on an island.
Listen, if you could boink Surtur and Frost Giant together, that'd be icy hot.
I hate you so much. All right. Here we go. This is another one.
Because icy hot, ice
We
and
have-
fire. You get it?
Yeah, I know.
Yondu, Nebula, and one of Loki's Frost Giant friends.
Yondu, Nebula, and one of Loki's Frost Giant friends. Emmy,
Yondu.
Emmy, we haven't started.
Yeah,
with
he
you.
was in this.
I don't think.
Was he? I didn't see him.
I don't remember Yondu at all. Actually. I mean, I'm not doubting it. I just didn't notice him.
He don't talk. He's
Amy?
in it though.
Emmy, you start. Clinton and I went last. Or excuse me, first last time. So, Emmy, it's a Boink, Bond, and Butcher. We don't have to give it this much thought.
Boink, one of the Frost Giant friends, Bond with Nebula, Butcher, Yondu. Sorry.
I'm gonna boink. I'm I'm sorry. I'm going to boink Yondu because what did that arrow do? And
What that arrow about?
what that arrow about? I'm going to bond Nebula and butcher one of Loki's friends because I don't know him. Sorry.
Okay.
So we've got Nebula, Loki's friend, and who?
Yondu.
Yondu. I'm going to bond Yondu, boink Loki's friend, and butcher Nebula.
All right. All three of us had different answers there. A rare 3 completely different. All right.
Rare threesome.
Threesome. Here's another one.
Oh.
Here's another one from Smash Trivia John.
And then, for the first time ever, I'm doing a couples boink, bond, and butcher.
Oh, man.
Howard and Darcy, Thor and Jane, and Korg and Fury.
Korg and
What
Fury?
is happening?
Where the hell
It's a lot to keep
no.
up with.
Oh no. Okay.
So it was Duck and Darcy. It was Jane and Thor and Korg and Fury. But I guess I
got this.
I don't know if that's. Oh, you guys are both ready to go. How are you guys so ready to go? All right, one of you. I don't know.
what I
It's
like,
gotta be a
brother.
gut reaction.
Let me go.
All right. Boink, Jane and Thor.
Mm-hmm.
There.
Mhm.
Uh,
I would agree with
Vaughn,
that.
Darcy and Howard. I'm
Yep.
sorry. You can't
Oh,
kill
I
Darcy.
agree with you. I think this is gonna be a 3 for 3 to finish it.
The threesome to finish.
3 for 3. Yeah.
We'll all finish together at the same time.
Oh, right. And we'll butcher
And
Fury
Butcher.
and Korg.
I'm sorry. Fury is also fine as hell.
I know.
And I love Korg. It's a rough one, but
Korg is a rough one. He's made of rocks.
Yeah, that
I
would.
like these
that would
so
be a
much
rough
because
point.
they're so hard. Like they're so.
So is Korg.
All
He's made
right.
of rocks.
All right. So we're 3 for 3. Thank you.
John, you are really good at coming up with
He
these because
really
it's
is.
very difficult to figure out which one you would butcher.
I Smash Trivia John, please never stop these. They're actually they're so damn good. They're so damn good. Please
And
never
like
stop.
it's fun. Honestly, I think it's like a fun thought experiment to try and figure out like the
It was so
technicalities of
funny
why I
'cause
would do what with who.
It's just so funny that it was a Spider-Man Homecoming with the F, Marry, Kill, and we just started it there. And the fact that it's kind of turned into like Smash Trivia John making these amazing what ifs with, I don't know, it's really cool to see kind of evolutions of where we got it from. So thank you,
Yeah.
John. Appreciate it, man. Good stuff. Megan.
Johnton, you're not wrong.
All right. So MJ said, this was my favorite episode so far. I loved it. I think the thing I love the most is that it's low stakes mostly. I'm always trying to analyze everything, so I get distracted from enjoying what I'm watching. And that's what happened with Shang-Chi for me. I think it was a reference to Hal Hiddleston is always... Oh, excuse me. There's more here. I skipped ahead. I think it was... Oh, gosh. Yeah, it went out of order. I hate Twitter. I get distracted from enjoying what I'm watching. This episode was just so fun, and I loved all the little cameos from Korg to Rocket to Surtur. It was really refreshing and one I could just enjoy. Also, Frost Giant Loki was one of the best parts for me. He was funny, and I loved his line, "Brother from another mother." And says, I think it was a reference to how Hiddleston is always saying that in interviews. What else? Oh, yeah, Captain Marvel. I loved her in this episode and her being really powerful. I don't care what other people say. She is one of my favorite characters. I also just love Brie Larson. Have any of you seen Unicorn Store? It's really sweet and it's got Samuel L. Jackson. Anyway, that's the last of my thoughts. Carry on. Okay, this is the last comment, I promise. But also Brie Larson as Leslie Gore on SNL. If you've never seen it, it's hilarious. Good stuff, MJ. Great comments. I'm sorry. So they were out of order. Twitter was out of order, so I'm sorry for reading those a little scatterbrained. So I just want to apologize there.
To that point, I think this episode split a lot of people because it wasn't like it was okay. You either hated it or loved it, and for the same reason.
Yeah,
like people hated it because it was so playful and fun and no stakes.
Yeah,
but people loved it for that reason too because they wanted a breather.
And it's funny because Emmy and I really enjoyed this episode, and just to see someone say, I really enjoyed this episode, I was like, oh, okay, there's, I don't know. It just felt like, okay, I'm not so alone on this island. MJ, I completely, it's just a good time. And we always analyze, and especially on this podcast, every little thing. Let's see, let's dig. And it was just like,
well, Emmy does that.
Mephisto.
Yeah, but I thought Thor was, I don't know. It was just nice to, okay, guys, whatever it is, let's just hang out. It's awesome. Let's have a good time. So
we're going to watch this superhero go to the grocery store today.
Right.
Cool.
Okay, but like, think for a second. What if all the what ifs were as like happy and fun? Clinton, I know you'd hate that because your heart is black. Like your soul.
Fair.
He got it. You don't have to elaborate.
Yeah, we know.
Like your
Everyone
soul.
That's my mom used to make fun of me for, I was an emo in middle school, but I was like,
I was too
emo adjacent. And she would be like, what color do you want the shirt? And it'd be like black. Like my soul.
Like my
but like
soul.
I was, it
because
was
you were so angry.
You're such a conformist, Mom. You don't even understand.
We've talked about it, I think, like with music and stuff. We're like,
My Chemical
they understand everything. Like My Chemical Romance and Fallout Boy.
Guys, I have a My Chemical
Romance. Did they write this about me?
Okay.
I have a My Chemical Romance poster behind me. I still haven't let it go. Like the fact that I have. Yeah, it's weird. MCR still hits every tone for me. I don't know why.
Beham sent us a message, by the way.
Okay.
But with two T's, but still, if What If had just been this like fun, campy, like, oh, what if, like crazy stuff and like nothing bad happens, I would have been okay with that. I know. Oh, okay. All right. But the episodes that I've really enjoyed have been the ones that have been the fun ones, like T'Challa and this one.
I like to get into the psyche. I love the psyche stuff. So I think that's why Doctor Strange stands out to me, is because it got into his own psyche and like his battles internally. And I say it 1,000 times. My whole thing with the MCU is relatability. I like relatability with a story. I love a good storytelling aspect of someone that you could put yourself in their shoes. And I like exploring the psyche of characters. So just fun all the time wouldn't be enjoyable for me. I would enjoy it, but it wouldn't be as good as some of these episodes. That's why the Doctor Strange stands out to me. Like, how far would you take it to have that one thing that you regret not having? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get that. But I think that the What If was something that I wanted it to be fun and weird and just like crazy. We're going to go play over here and like, it's not going to affect everything else.
Right.
Ever.
Yeah. I kind of the same, Emmy. Amanda Lorian said, I don't think the stakes were very high, but I was laughing pretty much the entire time. I wish we got a little more Korg, and always a joy to hear, hey, man. Also, I love the continuing bit of calling Rocket a rabbit. I wasn't expecting to see him or hear that reference.
Yeah, that was I
really
mean, you
good,
see
actually.
a lot of the Guardians.
Yes.
And then for them to also call him a rabbit.
Yeah.
And I love, like, you keep hearing it. Like, he's like, oh, you little rabbit. He's like, I don't know. It was actually a really funny take. And that was kind of the hang of it.
When he was a zoologist.
Right.
She was telling. Yeah.
Exactly.
It was very much Hangover vibes.
That's what I'm saying.
Like. Yeah, it was.
Totally.
Has anybody mentioned that yet?
No one, I don't think. I think we're the first. I think we are the first.
Well, wait, no. But like in our little group, has anybody?
Not yet.
Okay.
But I also don't read
I'm sure I'm not the first.
But I also don't read the comments before we go on the air. So there could be someone. Just we haven't gotten to them
okay.
Yet. Winter Soldier said, Part 1. Thor being referred to as a horse god instead of a Norse god was too funny. Thor looks like every prince in the Disney realm, boring and basic. Party in Vegas, that's what Brandon's bachelor party is going to look like. Yes, it is, Winter Soldier. Cannot wait for that. Let's see. This episode was probably the worst of the 7 so far. I was very disappointed that we didn't get to see Tony Stark die. That has become a staple for these episodes. damn. Anyway, Fury calling that Thor Spicoli from Fast Times at Ridgemont High was priceless. Rumlow was looking hot, almost as hot as Bucky. Just kidding. Ain't nobody as hot as Bucky Barnes. Darcy was just as funny in the Thor movies, but ugly popsicle stick was great. And Loki's still sexy, even when he's blue. Captain Marvel calling Thor Whitesnake was awesome. Thor should have replied, "Here I go again." I like that idea, Winter Soldier. Love Whitesnake back in the 80s. Thor knocking down Stonehenge, classic. Good stuff. Good stuff, Winter Soldier. If he said, "Here I go again," I would have lost my damn mind. That would have been great.
Yeah.
All right. Good stuff. I mean, wait
Hold on, I'm sorry. There's too much going on right now, and I can't keep up with all of it.
She can't. Hey,
I can't. Who was it?
That was Winter Soldier.
Whose comment was that?
That was Winter Soldier.
Winter Soldier. That was a great comment.
Oh, Emmy, when Emmy's reading the chat, and she's with us right now. Lady Winter Soldier is in the chat.
I know, and I'm so sorry. Because I was just reading the chat, and Keith said, "Wait, Emmy's a teacher," and I was going back through, and I was like, I didn't mention anything about did I mention anything about being a teacher?
Oh, Lady
No,
Winter
he's just being an asshole.
Oh man, I love it. And I love the Iron Man comment where she's like, I missed Iron Man dying because it's become a staple. That was really funny.
Okay.
Yeah. And I love
Thank
also
you, Lady Winter Soldier.
so many 80s references. White Snake, Fast Times at Ridgemont High. I honestly wish they would have played more into that as well. I thought it was really, really funny. Just really, really good stuff. So thank you so much for reaching out. Excuse my friend's ADD.
I had to Google Spicoli because I didn't.
What?
I don't know if I've ever seen.
No, you have seen. No. Emmy.
Is it okay? Is it weird that I get Dazed and Confused? I've definitely seen.
Uh-huh.
Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Is that completely different, or is it also a high school?
Yeah, it's high school. You know,
It's like a high school, like
Sean
they're a bunch
Penn.
of potheads.
Sean Penn. That's Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
I don't think I've seen that.
Oh my God, Emmy, we got some work to do. Oh my gosh, Fantastic Four 2005 release has 5 votes now. Iron Man 2 1 vote. Oh my gosh, we are gonna be watching Fantastic Four on Sunday. I'm sorry.
What shifted it?
I don't know, but everyone.
The assholes in the chat. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Dude,
All
you guys,
the 24 people on Twitch right now.
oh my gosh, I'm not kidding. It went from 222 to 215. That is amazing. Oh, anyway, Fantastic Four. I guess
I'm disappointed.
so.
I'm disappointed.
All right, we'll get to some more comments. This is a live show, guys. Thank you for joining us. Chaotic Queen said, "This wasn't my favorite episode, but I liked how Loki and Thor had a brother from another mother sort of relationship. But I missed the character development that both Loki and Thor got in the movies. It was also interesting to see that no matter what universe, Thor and Jane are still interested in each other." Good stuff.
It did seem a little. It was okay.
A little rushed.
Not rushed so much because he was like, "Oh, you have to ask me out on a date first. I'm not just gonna fall into bed with you," even though she had already done that.
Yeah, we saw the bra on the lamp.
Well, she fell into his.
Yeah.
We had this conversation last night. I'm
We
not
did.
gonna have it again.
All right, sorry.
Oh, someone's mad about the Iron Man 2 thing. A little bit.
Did you notice she got so much shorter when she
Yeah,
realized that it's
something's
not
going
happening? Patrons,
Hold on, I forgot to put my ice back in the freezer. I'll be right back.
I love you, patrons. That is hilarious, by the way, that you took it from a tie to a complete blowout for Fantastic Four. I don't know who did it, but I just want to hug you all. You guys are so funny. Gosh. All right, sorry, Amy. Keep going.
What was I making a point about?
You were making a point about Thor and Jane.
Thor and Jane. Okay, so I thought for a second that maybe they weren't going to go that route this episode. Like I said, like he was like, having one night stands with ladies of all different realms and planets. And so I was kind of like excited that they weren't going to go that route. And then they did. And it was like, okay, so they're just destined to find each other. I don't know. It's a little cheap.
Yeah, a little cheap, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. So, I don't know. Don't take yourself too seriously. Y'all can change it back now or right before Sunday. Jordan, if you're one of the ones that changed it, I'm gonna laugh. So
no,
hard.
he didn't. No, Jordan is the one vote for Iron Man 2. Jordan, I support you, and I'm getting a Patreon tonight so that I can
Bobby,
join you in solidarity.
Bobby, your hashtag game, it's getting pretty damn good, dude. All right, so I thought that was really funny. Hashtag Brandon is ready to catch Pokemon. I turned my hat backwards. Vincent, you're back. Good. I thought I wanted to hear more from you. He said, episode 7 was a lot of fun. I love seeing Party Thor, one of the lighter episodes. It was cool seeing Frost Giant Loki, some of the Guardians, and some of the characters from Ragnarok. I don't know if any of y'all have watched, I've watched Malignant. It's a good horror movie. I have not seen. Have you guys seen Malignant?
No, it's a horror movie. No,
I love horror movies. I haven't watched it.
You
I've heard
haven't?
mixed things.
Really? Well, he says it's a
I've
good
heard
one.
it's really good.
Yeah,
You want
But
to
I'm
watch
not
it,
gonna
Amy?
watch it.
We're gonna go
No,
watch it.
no.
October,
it's on
we can watch
HBO Max,
Malignant.
I think.
We can hang out with our patrons and watch Malignant. That would be great.
No. The only opportunity that you guys get to get me to watch anything spooky is in October,
Savannah.
and I will be sleeping with all of the lights on afterwards.
Savannah, we're gonna go to
Even
the
if
most.
I'm staying the night.
We're all
don't-
gonna be staying the night with each other. We're gonna go to the most haunted city in North America, and we're gonna go ghost hunting. So if you follow
After watching it,
YouTube.com/the Abingers, we're gonna go ghost hunting in October. Emmy is gonna lose her shit. You'll get to
This
see
is
all of us.
non-consensual.
Oh, my bad.
Non-consensual.
So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Thank you, Clinton. About time you got the memo. So cannot wait.
I have too fat of a face to wear my hat backwards.
So Vincent also said Star Wars Visions is a fun series. Disney animation is winning. I think I might be a little bit too hard. I really am. So I don't know. Emmy, what's that face?
I don't want my government name on here.
All right. Well, I'm sorry. You changed it. I can change it. Oh, let me change it, Emmy. Let me change it. Hold on. I can do it. Guys, watch. This is awesome. Emmy. I should probably take a break here.
Are we off the air?
Oh,
No.
I just changed it too. You're such a douche.
We're yeah.
Are we off the air?
No, we're on the air. I just caused a break there. But we can take a break if we need to.
Oh.
We're still on Twitch
Icy
and YouTube.
man, you're a liar. Look, it squeezes my head.
Wow. As soon as he's like,
And then,
oh, we're off the air. Icy man, I'm coming for you.
no, he said you looking good. Or said looking good. When I wear a hat backwards, I have a fat face. So like it looks like I'm like
Emmy.
with my face. Like this and then
So if you're the host of our chat or our video
Thank you,
conferencing, I get to change your name. So you get to see Emmy's name now. You're welcome.
Are you going to change mine to Clinton? Because that's what I got called in middle school.
No, I changed it to clitoris, I think. I didn't change it to Clinton.
Yeah, same thing.
No, Clinton.
Hey, Clit. Hey, Clit. Hey, Clit.
Clinton and clitoris are two different things. Clitoris is having respect.
I wouldn't know much about that.
Well, I will. Yeah, but I did change Clinton's name in the chat or in our video. We weren't even live. It was just me and my own entertainment. I was like, I'm going to change his name to Clitoris. And Clinton's like, by the way, I noticed what you did. Like after we recorded for like 4 hours, you're like, by the way, I've noticed you're an asshole. So,
Keith said me neither, and I'm like 80% straight.
oh, Keith, you're awesome, dude. That's
Jordan, right there with you, man.
Oh, is no change it to wait, what did he say? Me either. Hey, I love you all regardless. Clitoris or no clitoris, we're all one big family.
Ooh, it's getting weird real fast.
Oh, this is getting weird. All right, well,
Peen or vagine, either one.
yeah, peen or vagine, you are welcome.
We
here.
welcome all.
Yeah, exactly. You're getting both ends of the spectrum right here, and it's all about love. That's all that matters.
Mhm.
Seriously, love wins. Rob Bell.
It does. It does.
All right. All right.
Great book. Great book.
Great book. Anyway, we are going to continue on without Emmy. So this is going to be fun.
Who's Emmy?
Douchebag, excuse me. We're going to
Okay,
continue.
sorry.
All right, let's keep going. All right, here we go. This is Smash Trivia John saying scene idea for Thor Love and Thunder. So here we go. This is Smash Trivia John.
An idea for a scene that I'm hoping to see in Thor Love and Thunder. So this actually starts in Multiverse of Madness, where we see Lou Ferrigno's Hulk from the 80s come out of a portal and run off. And then in Thor Love and Thunder, we see Ferrigno Hulk in New Asgard, where all the Asgardians think he's just a method actor doing the Hulk part in a Ragnarok play. And after the play, Gore comes and kills the Asgardian actors, thinking that they're actual gods. But then, Ferrigno Hulk picks Gore up and throws him off screen, and we see that Hulk is looking very proud. This is because in the 80s show, they did a lot of stuff to get around actual violence, so throwing someone off screen might mean they're defeated. But in this case, it didn't actually mean that, and while Hulk is being distracted by being proud, Gore walks up behind him and stabs him in the back.
Oh my gosh. Oh my God. That could work. I don't know if I want to see it just because I'm a Hulk fan, but do we think, and I'm going to go a little on a tangent here, Smash Trivia John, so forgive me. Do we think Hulk is going to be in Thor Love and Thunder? I don't know if he's going to be.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I think it's going to be more Guardians, and I know I've
Honestly,
made a mistake
though,
here,
at this
but
point,
I
between
think
Spider-Man No Way Home and Multiverse of Madness, there's no fucking telling who's going to be in what anymore.
right.
Everybody's going to be in Multiverse of Madness in everything.
Emmy, I hate you so damn much. She changed her name, and she's such an asshole. Sorry.
We are just a bunch of people in our 30s who are 5-year-olds,
Uh-huh.
and we still laugh about it.
Fred just pooped himself. Oh man, sorry. Oh gosh, I shit myself, guys. I shit myself live on the show. Just wanted you all to be aware. Okay, golly, I promise we're mature. Sorry, Smash Trivia John. We are pretty dumb at this point. But I really think it's going to be more Guardians, and I can't believe I'm right with saying this. Tessa Thompson as Valkyrie. I think it's going to be more Valkyrie, Guardians, Chris Hemsworth base. I don't think we're going to see Hulk, and that's a bummer. This is for Emmy, by the way. No one else, just Emmy. All right, we will keep on moving.
What? I'm sorry.
I'm not going to replay the whole video for you, Emmy. I'm not doing it.
Whose was it? Who did I
Smash
miss?
Trivia John with a wonderful idea for Thor Love and Thunder, but it circled around Hulk, so we kind of talked more about, is Hulk going to be in Thor Love and Thunder? Do you think he will be?
Thor Love and Thunder. Oh, there's a very good possibility.
Really? I don't see it.
You think Hulk?
Love and Thunder. Right?
That's
Because
where-
they kind of became friends.
I think it's going to focus more on Jane with her getting the power.
Yeah, but like once Jane gets the power, what if he goes to Hulk and he's like, oh
I mean,
man.
you missed the whole video though. You can't just come in here and act like you know what we're talking
That's
about.
the
No, I
whole
don't-
point
I
of
don't.
taking. That's what the point of walking away and coming back. You just pick up right where everyone left off.
Yeah.
Emmy's
You do it really well. I don't do it well at all.
Emmy's like, let's
I
recap
can't do
the
it.
last 10 minutes. What happened? So, all right. So hey, Vincent Moore, and I love this because I put in our Twitter, I always say, if you want to talk about What If Episode 7 or anything nerd, let us know. Vincent, thank you for taking me up on that. He said, are you hyped for Daniel Craig's final appearance as James Bond? Okay, Emmy is shaking her head violently no. Clinton seems very, not really, I don't care. Really, guys? Are you just not James Bond fans or Daniel Craig fans or both?
I I didn't watch the Daniel Craig ones.
What? They're good, dude. They are good.
I like Pierce Brosnan. Maybe
Don't-
it's where
don't
me
be that
growing
guy
up
where you
and
don't watch something and then you judge it. Watch it and give it a fair shake.
I
a fair
watched.
shake.
Yeah, shake it 3 times or you're playing with yourself. Good Charlotte.
Oh,
That's a lyric from a Good Charlotte song. Sorry.
I'm just kind of done with them. I don't know.
Oh, Daniel
And-
Craig ones are good.
And this was supposed to come out 17 years ago, and I keep thinking it's already out, and then I see a trailer, and I'm like, "Oh, this ain't out yet."
That's where I'm at. Okay, and you said Pierce Brosnan. I like the Sean Connery.
Sean Connery's
Bond.
great
Yeah.
too. I love them all.
I
love them all, but I will say a lot of people. I've even heard this, like Daniel Craig is blonde, and people have a problem with it. I'm like, God,
I don't have a problem with that at all.
I don't either. I don't either. I think he's been a great Bond, honestly. Someone I even heard said like, "Oh, he can't drive a stick in real life, so he shouldn't be Bond." I'm like, guys,
that's silly. He's an actor.
Guys,
Listen,
come on.
I'm gonna have an unpopular opinion right here, and I want to see what you guys think. And I can ask this question because I am a gay man. Do you think it's wrong if a straight actor plays a gay person?
No,
Me neither.
no.
I think the outrage that.
Oh, so fuck my opinion.
Oh, sorry, Emmy.
I understand the outrage
I do not.
because there's okay, so I feel like gay and straight is very.
If they made a movie
don't
about
know.
Clinton, I would play Clinton, and I could do it justice because I would just be like, I like fruit. You know, like I think I would do a really good job.
Oh,
But like on the flip side, should a handy capable person be allowed to play someone who's not physically disabled?
Right. So for me, and I'll stay in my lane of like with me as a person of the LGBT community, I don't have a problem with it. And I know some people do in the community. For me, it's their job. They are an actor. And just because someone's gay doesn't mean they have to play gay roles and vice versa. So I think that it's a good, I just wanted to know your opinion, but it's never bothered me.
To me, as long as you treat it with respect.
Exactly. It's how you take on the part.
That
exactly.
to me, that is like, to me, if you, I don't know. And it's same with a gay actor playing a straight person. I don't care. I don't think, you know what I mean? Like it has no bearing for me. To me, it's acting. That's the beautiful thing about acting. And as long as you're treating the role and the part with the respect and dignity it deserves, because honestly, I think that's what it really comes down to. Whether you're straight, gay, whatever, it's about, are we treating each other as equals? And that's, you know what I mean? I don't know. I go both ways. I go both ways. Like that sounds
in
weird,
in the chat. Keith said it really depends. It's not okay if a gay character is never played by a gay actor. And
I
said,
agree
think
with
the
that.
outrage is because they're taking away jobs from gay actors. That's fair.
Yeah.
But I think as it's broadening, as we're getting it's getting more prominent and it's getting more popular and more normalized. I think the stigma's lifting a little bit. I just don't think there should be outrage now that we're here now. But you gotta remember too that not every actor is gay, right? So like, there's gonna be less gay. Like statistically, there's less gay people than straight people, and not every straight or every gay person's an actor. So I like what you said, Brandon. The respect side of it, I like that. If you're approaching the role with a respect to the community. Modern Family is a prime example. The one guy isn't gay. And the one guy is
Eric Stone Street.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I don't know the other.
There was
name.
never really an outrage over that.
Right. Oh, and Rami Malek as Freddie Mercury in the new Bohemian Rhapsody.
Nailed
movie.
it.
One of my favorite.
Okay.
One of my favorite movies.
Okay, so my opinion on this was recently changed, and I know that you're talking about the gay community that impacts you, and that's your like perspective. But
that's personally my opinion as a gay person.
But I feel like there are other minorities that are not as well represented. I think, like Jordan said, like Keith said, if all straight actors play gay characters.
Fair.
So I was listening to a podcast. You guys know I love me some Nicole Byer. She had Maysoon Zaid on her podcast a couple weeks ago, and she's a comedian. She's absolutely hysterical. She's female, she's Palestinian, and she's got cerebral palsy. So she has a joke in her special about how she hit like the minority like trifecta, or I think she's got more, but that's just what I'm remembering. Right. But so because she has cerebral palsy, they asked her to play a character who also had cerebral palsy, and then said something like, you can't play that character because you won't be able to do what this character is doing in this scene. And she was like, well, if the character with cerebral palsy can't do it, then I can't do it. So it's not accurate. So I do think it is very important to have those voices.
Yeah, of course, especially
at
in
least in the
situations
writer's
like
room.
that.
Yeah.
And then there's also, I will just say this from my standpoint, and this is why I feel this way, and I don't even know why I got on this topic. For me, as a kid, just seeing the representation on television, whether it was an actor who was straight or gay, but actually seeing the character as a child, that is very important in that developmental stage. And to feel like you are alone. Not even yes, the word represented, but it gets thrown around so much.
But you're not alone.
But
you're not alone.
You're not different.
You're not alone. You're not weird. Yeah. You're not
hidden or shameful. You're celebrated.
Yeah,
not
and
celebrated. That's a weird word too.
I do. I told you guys I go to therapy because I think anybody can benefit from therapy. But I actually brought this up a little bit today, and I was like, from a young age, I felt like I had to please everyone around me because I didn't want to be found out. And I was worried that people would find out that I was gay. And so my whole motivation was to try and not show that. And if I would have had the representation at a young age and it was normalized, I wouldn't care if the actor playing them was gay or straight. For me, look at this. This is a normal person in normal society. They're not weird. They're not bad. And so I think that's very important, and the intent behind the actor too.
Right. And Keith, I'm just going to end with Keith's thoughts because I think he just dropped a mic before we move on to our next listener comment. He said, you know what matters more than acting is that the writers' rooms are filled with diversity. And well said, Keith. Well said. Mic drop.
I'm just saying I ended my thought with that, and then he said it better, but
good stuff, Keith. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Emmy. Thank you for being on the show. So we have Taryn who said, is it just me? Or did Thor look like Matt Damon? I did not see Matt Damon at all, Taryn. Did you guys see Matt Damon?
Now that you say it,
I didn't see it.
Maybe a little bit.
It was weird to me that he was clean shaven. Has Arthur ever been clean shaven? In the
not
MCU?
clean shaven, not Manscaped balls clean shaven.
That's right.
Promo code Abingers.
Keith, I'm just giving you shit, please. No apology needed. I'm sorry.
Now you know what it's like to be friends with her.
Yeah, I'm trying to step on other toes.
In the comics, he was clean shaven a lot, but there was the bearded version as well. So
nice. I didn't see Matt Damon, but I saw a beautiful man. And Elijah said,
I saw a beautiful raccoon.
Ooh, Clinton with those raccoons, everybody. You remember that Geico commercial with the raccoons? Clinton was like, I'd take that one next to the trash can. I like that one.
Best Geico commercial was the one with I ordered this with no mayonnaise, and the waitress just grabs the bread and just skims it across the table and puts it back on the sandwich.
Ew.
It's old. Shows my age. Anyway.
No. Elijah said, hey, Abingers cast and crew. Not much to say about What If, but I do have a question. Has anyone noticed that in the Hawkeye trailer, the mom isn't present at the dinner table? Does anyone know why? Maybe I'm just looking too far into it, but what do you guys think?
Marvel listened to Clinton, and she was the first to die.
Well, Kevin messaged me allegedly too sometimes. So
yeah, he's like, Kevin Feige allegedly listened to our podcast and allegedly was like, I'm going to kill off that mother now.
The idea he got from me was Skittles and Spider-Man No Way Home. And
And Clinton is like, kill Hawkeye's family.
Kill a whole family.
Nader just said, I saw Chris Jericho from the 90s in the What If poster. Yes.
There was a few
he
people.
Looks like young Chris Jericho.
Lady Winter
I
Soldier
don't know
said
who
the
that
same
is.
thing. Chris Jericho's a wrestler.
He's a wrestler.
WCW, AEW, WWFE. Lady
love
Winter
him.
Soldier.
I love to hate him.
He's great. I've seen him live. He's awesome.
So have I.
Yeah. So, I saw Chris Jericho too, actually. I kind of agree with that. So, good stuff, Elijah. Vincent Moore, actually, it's weird. It's Twitter. I'm sorry, Vincent. It said Malignant has gotten mixed reviews. Either you will love it or hate it. We did talk about that. So appreciate it, Vincent, just seeing that comment. And we see Garrett said, okay, if y'all don't read this, I understand. It was posted during the stream, but BBB, Boink, Bond, and Butcher between 3 different timekeepers.
Oh.
I can't.
I'd
I don't even remember them.
Boink
I need
the
a picture.
Lorax.
Oh.
Garrett, I love it, dude.
I would
Someone
butcher,
sample that. Just
butcher-
boink the Lorax.
Boink the Lorax. That's
I'd
it.
butcher the one that talks like this. That's annoying. And then the one whose head got cut off, I guess I'd bond with him. Because
No, you wouldn't.
his head got cut off. Keep living this
you don't have
single
to,
life.
You don't have to hear him speak. That's nice.
Well, technically, they're all just androids in the MCU, so you wouldn't really have to do anything with any of them. If you boink one of them, you might get shocked, so I wouldn't risk it.
Oh, that's really, really good stuff. Garrett, I agree with Emmy. I think Clinton does agree as well because he's like, yeah, just now. So
I'm hurt.
Oh, I know. I'm just messing. I was trying to save it. I was trying to help you.
Oh,
but
oh yeah,
oh yeah,
oh yeah,
oh yeah. So-
oh yeah.
Okay, I've left school.
Are you in
Please
middle
stop.
school?
I remember the first time I heard that, it was like, I think it was a Vine, maybe, but they're like, can I get a
No.
Yep, no.
No,
Vine?
I think it's
It's
TikTok.
not that old, is it?
No. Is it? I thought I remember on Vine, it was like, can I get a oh yeah? I thought I remember seeing that.
If so, if it's on Vine, then my kids need to stop making fun of me for being old for quoting Vines.
It doesn't
They do
mean
shit
that you're
every
not
day.
old just because there's one thing on Vine. That doesn't make sense.
Oh, I used to love.
Oh, Vine was
to
my
love.
favorite. Actually, I had my dogs. My dogs had their own Vine account. It was because I had Lloyd as a puppy, and so I took videos of him growing up on Vine. And I had America's Funniest Videos reach out to us, but I also had a woman that said my mother has, this is really deep, like stage 4 cancer, and all she wants to watch is Lloyd videos. Thank you so much for providing her peace and happiness in her final days.
Oh.
And like, because Lloyd was just a little dude and he would dig, and I would do videos of him digging in the bed, digging in the front yard, just digging everywhere. And she said all she would say is, I want to watch Lloyd dig. And so I don't know, like my little tiny little schnauzer puppy gave her some solace. Vine was a beautiful place. Vine was a really beautiful place. Like there was a community there. I don't know. It was really, really cool. So I don't know. That was weird. I've not told many people that, but that was a really, really cool moment. And
It really, like, I get where TikTok is taking over Vine, but I feel like Vine was so much more wholesome. Maybe that's the old person in me.
yeah.
Back in my day, we didn't cuss like that everywhere.
We just posted videos of our dogs digging, and we loved it. We liked it.
Jordan said, as my mom says to her students, how old are we?
Right?
Like, I guess if they're like being immature, I'm assuming that's how you're taking it. I
act.
literally today
Yeah.
said the words, I'm sorry, I thought I worked in a middle school and not in an elementary school.
I love it. Yeah, I love it. And honestly, we act really young, but we are old. I don't know. We just haven't grown up, guys, because we're Toys R Us kids. Brandy, also known as Buddha Baby on Twitter, she reached out to us, and I think she's got 3 videos for us. That's all I've counted so far, Buddha Baby. If there's more, let me know. But we are going to get to Brandy with her video thoughts right now, so I cannot wait to hear from you. Here we go with Brandy.
Hi, I just wanted to share my thoughts on What If Episode 3. This episode was the much needed palate cleanser after 3 heavy episodes with heavy subjects and heavy outcomes.
Yes.
I just wish I liked it more.
Oh.
I could not stand Thor. And I think it's because
Damn it.
we've already seen this character portrayed better in the MCU. Thor in Ragnarok is wittier and funnier and more likable. And if you want to go with a playboy and a partier, Tony is more charismatic and has more charm and is all around more likable.
Oh, that's part 1, but
Ooh.
damn, Brandy coming out.
Get him, Brandy.
She is swinging, and she's not wrong, guys. She is not wrong at all.
He doesn't have the banter with Loki to really sharpen his skills.
But even later in the movies, he's not even as witty. He's not got the charisma that Tony has.
Well, no. But she was saying in this episode, he's not as
Comparatively to his...
to Ragnarok, he's not as quick-witted and as funny. Yeah.
Basically, what she's saying is we needed a palate cleanser, but we've seen it done better in other MCU. And she's right. She's not wrong in anything she says. I agree with her.
Yeah.
100%. Here is part 2 of her video as well. So here we go, Brandy. Get to part 2 of your thoughts. Sorry, I'm trying to juggle 500 things.
Yeah. The first few episodes of What If were the fact that it was one small decision could change the course of reality. Peggy deciding not to go up into the balcony was a small decision. Odin giving Loki back to his family was not a small decision.
Yeah.
Doctor Strange deciding to go back in time to try to save Christine over and over again, not a small decision. And even with the zombie ones, that wasn't a decision. That was just the thing we were already going to do. There was a consequence that was different in this reality than another. And I just kind of hope they go back to it because that was really cool aspect of how the show was played.
That's where it cut off. Sorry.
Oh, 100% on that.
Yeah. I
Good point.
These are huge.
Good ass point.
Although I think that the last episode, Killmonger saving Tony, I think that the small decision was Tony's phone choice. But
Emmy, come on.
Oh, wow. Emmy. That's
a really good point.
And
Some
it was
big
not a
decisions.
small decision giving Loki back to the Frost Giants.
And by the way, you guys cannot see Brandy's shirts, but I absolutely think if you please follow.
Can you describe the shirt that she's currently wearing? Because I just listened to last week's episode and you were like, Brady's shirt's amazing.
Yeah, here's another one.
And I was like, what is it?
This is Baby Groot, and it looks like it's carrying a gun or a weapon of some sort. Oh, no. It's the switch. Where it's the destroy everything or that's the button you don't press. And it's Baby Groot running, and it's this gray shirt, but it looks absolutely phenomenal. Brandy's shirt game, and I've actually talked to her offline before about, hey, where do you get your shirts from? Brandy, your shirt game is still on point. Follow our Twitter just for Brandy shirts alone. This is video 3 for Brandy. I'm really, I love hearing from this. So here we go, Brandy, part 3 of your video.
So I know there's been a lot of talk about the animation, and I was not a fan of it last week. I felt like it completely took me out of what was going on because their models were driving me crazy. This week was better. I have to agree with you guys in your assessment of that. But I also think more than anything, this week shows where the shortcomings are coming from. There are some scenes where they are actually still scenes, and the artwork in those are amazing. That does not translate to the animation style we're seeing. There's just not the right amount of movement. It's very flat.
Okay, maybe there's a video 4 because that kind of abruptly ended. I'm going to keep looking for video 4 there, guys. That's all I got.
Randy, I got to say, is this the first time you've done a video? Because I don't know that I've seen another video.
She did one last week.
She did one last week.
She did one last week.
Was I here?
Yeah. Yeah, Clinton, you were here.
Sorry, I don't know that did I step away or something? I don't know. I feel like this is the first time I've heard her voice, but maybe. Getting to hear her voice with her comments and stuff, because she just blunt. She's just this is where I stand. This is what
she's awesome.
It is to me, and I love it.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So,
And I love that we're hearing.
I love hearing the voice with the
I was about to
name.
say, I love hearing more from you all. We've heard Jared, we've heard Jordan, we've heard John, Keith, obviously. Burrito. We've heard so many great ones. And Brandy, obviously, now.
I wasn't wrong, guys.
And CJ.
I think it was 2 weeks ago and Clinton did step away. So I haven't heard her voice. I didn't think I had.
I love hearing from you guys. Hey, even if you just send us a tweet, that's fine too. But it's really cool to kind of like, you guys have a voice too.
It's like we getting to know each other. I like it because you see the faces and the pictures on Twitter and Facebook
and the t-shirts.
And you hear the voice.
The awesome t-shirts. If you're Brandy, for instance. So
Brandy, you gonna head up our merch department?
She needs to. If those shirts. Anyway, MJ.
Wait. She had points there.
Oh, sorry.
Okay,
Amy, sorry.
So the still scenes she said looked amazing, which I feel like the only still scenes were at the beginning when they were kind of doing the backstory. Right?
You're talking about the animation of telling the story of why they weren't together. Loki and Thor. Yeah.
Well, but it wasn't animation. It was all still scenes.
Well, it was still scenes. Yeah.
And it was. She's right. It was very good. Like, very good. Yeah. The animation suffers sometimes. Like the way that the hair moves sometimes is like.
It's the mouth. The mouth for me.
Well, yeah, it's the mouth and the hair, and then there's. I gotta say, I noticed this episode that every girl has the smoky eye effect. Like Maria Hill had it, Captain Marvel had it, Jane had it.
It's a hint, Amy.
What, you don't think my eyes are smoky enough? Look, I've got the like eyeshadow on the top and then the bags underneath to create the smoky eye on the bottom.
Oh, nice. Oh man, so good stuff. MJ said Darcy totally sounds and moves like one of the Barbie's friends in Barbie Life in the Dream House. I love it. We just spit out her drink, MJ. You weren't ready for that, were you?
No, but I don't think she's wrong.
She's not. Oh, Kathy. Gosh, Kathy, please forgive me. It's Kummer. Should I say Coomer or Cummer? Kathy Coomer. Okay.
How do you spell it?
Kummer.
Cummer.
Okay, Kathy Cummer. Kathy Cummer says, I know it was silly, but I loved it. Thank you, Kathy Cummer. We really appreciate it. Thank you so much. And I thought it was silly too. And I loved it as well. God,
I liked it.
It was good. He likes it. Nader said, I know it's not Monday, but since you guys ignore the receipts as any normal human being would, try these. Hashtag Monday pulling up receipts. On Captain America, the Winter Soldier, at episode 2 hours, 29 minutes and 5 seconds, Brandon asked if someone could tweet I'm reading that's part one. The Abingers podcast, if we remember, you and Captain make it happen. In it, notice the classroom context and the science fact. Hashtag Emmy is a Captain fan confirmed. Hashtag Clinton was right Hashtag Clinton was right all along. Hashtag
Bullshit.
Acknowledge Clinton. Hashtag Emmy science facts transcend the MCU reaching the serial since 1996. P.S.
I'm gonna have to go back and listen to that episode because I have no idea what you're talking about.
I have no idea either. I'm gonna have to listen to that.
What was I right on, Nader?
Yeah,
I just need to
Nothing.
know. I just need you to refresh my memory of what I was right on.
Nothing. You're never right on anything.
And I love that because, like, what am I right on? Can you just tell me and refresh my memory?
Just feed my ego a little bit.
He said, P.S. I got a Brandon attack and started worrying for copyright here, so don't play the video on the live and edit it out of the podcast if necessary.
Does Nader have a video?
It was a YouTube ad for You and Captain Make It Happen. It's a 1996 Captain Crunch commercial.
Oh.
Yes. Good stuff, Nader. Good stuff, dude.
So if you want to watch it, you should go to our Twitter
Twitter.com/Abingers podcast.
And look at the. Nader said play the video, Brandon.
All right, here we go. I'm going to play the video, but we're not recording the podcast. This is only on our. Well, no, I can't play it on Twitch either. I'll get copyright in there. Nader, I'm going to turn it really low.
That's how you avoid the copyrights. Just turn the volume down.
Nader, okay, never mind.
Well, if we talk over it, we've changed it.
No, that's
it's
not
a new
how
thing.
it works. That's not how it works.
Well,
Emmy.
you sang a whole song last night, Emmy.
But that was a cover.
I've always tried to be the coolest kid on the block.
It's a oh man.
I had that song stuck in my head for most of today.
We will play it off the air, Nader.
I've been listening to Lil Nas X.
I
His
love
new
you.
album is Fire. As the young ones. The young kids say this one slaps, fam, and that's an album
so
that's fire.
old.
That's no cap.
That's
a
no
bop.
cap,
You're so
straight
old.
fire.
The song that I've actually had in my head for most of today is a song that I'm trying to help my kids remember, greater than less than.
Oh my God.
And this is okay, it's a very elementary song, but they still need help. Because the hungry alligator eats the number that is greater. The number that's
All right.
Why do you guys watch us?
I don't
Why do
know.
y'all like
I
us?
don't
Why do you
know.
enjoy
I don't know.
this?
I don't know.
I'm sorry.
Fernando, dude, here's your comment. What if episode 7 is by far my favorite and easily in top 3 favorite episodes? The cameos we got were hilarious, and the fight between Thor and Captain Marvel was amazing. Can't wait to see Infinity Vision because he looks more stronger than zombie Thanos. I know Brandon isn't going to go back to read the tweets that he missed, so here's a quick recap. What if episode 4 was sad but too dark for me? Episode 5 was really good, wanting more. And I hated episode 6. It was very predictable. The Hawkeye trailer looks fun, and Shang-Chi is in my top 3 MCU films. Fernando, I'm so happy we got to your comments. I feel so bad we never got to him sooner. But yeah, he loved whatever. Fernando, yes, my dude. Episode 7. He loved
He's
it.
like the opposite of me.
I agree with him.
Hates the dark. He
don't
hate the dark, but Shang-Chi though is so good.
I'm going to be Loki and he's
Very
going to be
good.
Thor. I feel like Fernando's my brother from another mother. I'm just going to say it.
Fernando is to Brandon as Nader is to Clinton.
I can
and
see
Keith
it.
is to Clinton.
I
And
can
Lady
see it.
Winter Soldier is to Clinton.
Yeah, he loves professional
Who's
wrestling.
me?
Um,
I'm one of a kind, bitches.
oh man,
I feel like Jordan is
and
an Emmy stan.
Jordan, yeah, I do. Yeah, okay. Jordan, I think that Garrett loves Iron Man 2 as much as I do. I know Bobby loves Iron Man 2 as much as I do.
And I feel like Brandy she's on her own. She'll just come at any of us. So
yeah, she reminds me of honestly.
Get him, Brandy.
Get him, Brandy. Get him.
oh God.
Love it.
Oh my God.
Huh.
Oh, love it. So thank you, Fernando. I'm so glad we got to your comment. Awesome stuff. Neil said, this is Neil DeMello on Twitter. He said, I think this might be the worst thing Marvel has. It's so funny. We go from the best to the worst in different. This is a very polarizing episode, guys. I'm sorry, Neil. I didn't mean to interrupt your thoughts, but I think this might be the worst thing Marvel has given us. Nothing happened for the longest time, and the plot is just the cat in the hat. Only thing worse than frat douche Thor is Jane, who is gorgeous and a genius, wanting anything to do with wanting anything to do with frat douche Thor. That's the comment. Sorry.
That's a really good point.
It really is a good
Yeah.
Neil,
But that's a trope though. That happens in real life.
and he said, also, I just listened to your episode and you'll be discussing the logistics of boinking the Statue of Liberty. Had me cackling laughing. Thank you so much, Neil. Appreciate it. I don't see you in the Twitch chat. So, Neil, where are you? What's your name in the Twitch chat or the YouTube chat? I got to know, but appreciate you reaching out, man. Good stuff. Good stuff. Uploading mine now. Sorry for being so late. This is Jordan. Gosh, yes, Jordan's got a video. So this is part 1 of Jordan's thoughts. It's 1 minute and 26 seconds long.
IO.
Here we go.
So my thoughts on the recent What If episode. I don't know if it was my favorite. I don't think it was my favorite because it was, I do like it that it wasn't super scary, but because there wasn't really anything to lose until the end, which they didn't even show the outcome of that, at least yet. I prefer the zombie episode more than this one, definitely. And I don't even care for zombies that much. I don't like blood and gore like that. When they showed Captain Marvel fighting Thor, that was very fun to watch because I love Captain Marvel. I loved it when she said that she could, if she basically exerted her full power, she could blow a hole into Earth. I think that's what it was. I absolutely loved it when they showed Ultron/Vision or whatever at the end. It was weird to me that it was Ultron and then the helmet went up and then it was Vision. That was weird. I kind of get why they did it, little Iron Man reference, but it was still weird because he's already a robot. Why is he inside of a skeleton of a robot? It was weird to me.
All right. Emmy.
The robot outfit was like an Iron Man outfit that was using the stones. It's like a gauntlet. Like instead of making a gauntlet, he made a robot outfit.
That's how I took it too. That's exactly how I took it. Now, Jordan.
And the helmet flip, I feel like was like, burp, I'm Iron Man. Burp. Psych, bitch.
Oh, man.
I'm not.
I will say this though. I get I get it. I do. But to me, when I saw it, I was like, I'm here for it. Here it is. I love me some Jordan. Jordan, you're the man, dude. I just honestly, I don't know. I don't know. It was great. So yeah, good stuff. We're gonna get to part 2 of Jordan's thoughts right now. But before we do, you get some behind the scenes content. Clinton left, and so it's thrown our entire thing off on Twitch.
Did he say he was actually going to leave?
No, he didn't. He never did. I'm assuming, and he left.
I would assume that he would say bye to everybody, all the fans.
Yeah, he would have. He wouldn't have left abruptly like that. His internet had to give out. So, Jordan, we're going to get to part 2 of your thoughts as soon as we get Clinton back. So everything's wacky. I'm so sorry. I don't want to change it just for Clinton to come back. So I don't know what's going on. So you're going to see some weird wonky stuff. That's weird, dude. Why did he leave? He doesn't love us. He loves you, J55. And hey, we get to take a quick break, hang out with our listeners. When he comes back, we will start recording the podcast again.
All you guys can see of me right now is my eyes.
Oh, you look like Wilson from Home Alone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
From Home Improvement.
Home Improvement. I'm an idiot. All right. Let's see if we can get Clinton back in here. Hold on. Clinton, where are you?
I wanted to respond to Jordan too, but now I can't remember what was said.
I can play it again while we're on a break.
No, that's okay. Zombies. It was about zombies.
He really liked the episode a lot more than
I really did, and I'm not a fan of zombies either. But maybe I am a friend. Maybe I am a friend to zombies, and I just don't realize it.
Howdy ho, neighbor. Keith. This is content you only find on our Twitch and YouTube. You get this edited out anywhere else. Honestly, this might even be edited on the Patreon. I don't know if I'm going to include this. Just got to get Clinton back in the doorway. He's not joining. Hey, you can edit. Wait, what? Oh, you edited your name. Jesus, I thought you edited mine to be Brandon as a twat waffle. Jesus, Emmy, I hate you so much. There's Clinton. All right, Clinton's coming back in right now. Give it just 2 seconds. Everything's going to realign. There it is. Clinton, you have some answering to do, asshole.
I don't know what happened. Literally just got kicked.
You didn't get kicked.
I had a Zoom window pop up and it said sign in, leave meeting, or cancel. And I was like, what?
You said
so I just
leave
hit
meeting.
X and it closed me out completely.
All right. Well, we're going to hit record because we have part 2 of Jordan's thoughts, if that's okay.
Sorry. I don't know what happened.
Dude, no. Things happen. Hey.
And I don't know how much longer I can be on here.
Yeah, we're towards the end, Clinton. We're towards the end. So, fuck Twitter and its fucking refresh. I'm sorry. I'm cussing a lot. All right. Well, anyway, we're close to the end, Clinton, I promise. So let me get to Jordan part 2. And we will get going.
Well, I don't want y'all to rush it.
No,
I don't want.
You're hurting,
people.
dude. You're legit hurting. So, let's get to part 2 of Jordan. Jordan, love you, dude. Cannot wait to get to this second part. So here we go. Right now, hold on. Let me get this all synced up, and then we'll hit record. So we're gonna hit record in 3, 2, 1.
It's within warranty, and hopefully they'll fix it. They said the turnaround is like.
Hold on, I'm going to redo that because the volume was turned down for Jordan. So here it is, recording again in 3, 2, 1.
HP. Luckily, I don't have to pay anything because it's within warranty. And hopefully they'll fix it. They said the turnaround is like 15 days.
Oh, this
like
is
the
a
whole
computer.
process shouldn't take more than 15 days. So fingers crossed I don't get the blue screen of death anymore because it's really annoying. Also, have you all, I know this definitely is not Marvel related and it's more serious, definitely sad, but have y'all been following the Gabby Petito story?
Oh,
Honestly, I've
God.
been following it like a hawk. Because
Yeah.
it's sad, but I also want like justice because I don't want to go into detail, but it's really sad. But lastly, on a brighter note, have you all heard about Disney Plus Day coming on November 11th? They're supposed to have a whole like event.
I thought it was
on the
November
Disney
12th.
Plus app.
It's the 12th.
There's not really like a time or like schedule, but there's supposed to be new things releasing that day. There's supposed to be a Marvel thing where they show like the past, present, and future. It looks really interesting. I'm really excited. But yeah, that's all I have to talk about this week. That's really not a lot, but a lot to look forward to.
No, Jordan, that's definitely a lot, man. Love hearing from you. The Gabby story, I'm just going to keep it short and brief.
The husband did it.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Fiance, whatever.
I was saying that when he was sitting in his fucking house when they were still seeing where she was at.
It's horrible, dude. And he anyway, I agree. And I'm just going to keep it at that. And it's horrible and depressing. But yeah, husband, fiance, boyfriend, whatever he is. Yeah, piece of shit.
Also, I feel like November the 12th day is going to be a day like we got in 2019 when they announced Fantastic Four and Disney Plus shows.
We are going to be at my wedding.
Was that 20? No.
Yep, it was 2019.
We are, no worries. Jordan said the 12th, my bad.
Fantastic Four, they didn't know. That was Fantastic Four was definitely, they announced that in 2020.
Nope, 2019.
2019.
Because then
100%.
They did the 4 logo. Yeah.
They did the 4 logo. Investors Day 2019.
2019.
It's okay.
2020 we had 0 content.
Nothing.
No.
That's when we made this podcast.
No.
Time's weird. I know, Emmy.
Time works different in the
It
real
was
world.
2020. No.
All right. So, guys.
No. It was 2020 because we made a post for it.
Oh, we did.
Oh yeah.
Emmy.
I'm thinking of the live
Emmy with
Comic-Con.
Emmy.
Was it Comic-Con when he announced?
I don't think you know anything.
Comic-Con is when
I
he
was
announced
just right, and you guys
Fantastic.
were very against me.
Fantastic Four was announced at Comic-Con, wasn't it?
Mm-mm.
Guys.
That was December 10th, 2020. All right, Emmy. You got this one.
Guys. Okay, so November 12th, this is all going to go down. November 12th. I know I've said it 500 times. It sounds like I'm a teacher.
I'm getting married.
Hold on. Can we legit make like a live stream kind of impromptu YouTube video? Please, can you guys make it happen? Just grab your phones and be like, Brandon, it's time for the YouTube video. Like, because
at your wedding?
No. Well, we're getting married. We're going to have dinner. But then afterward, we're going to have drinks, bowling, pool, skee ball. We're going to do a lot of fun things afterward. So,
oh, God, when I found out where it was at, I won't say, but I was excited.
Yeah. The reception's going to be a lot of fun. The reception's going to be a lot of fun. So during the reception.
And it's in Chattanooga. Like,
it is.
Yeah, like it's in Chattanooga.
Okay. So
okay.
During the reception, let's do, please, I'm begging you guys to grab me and let's like talk for 10-15 minutes, do a fun YouTube video for our listeners.
Yeah, because we're really good at brevity.
No, I would love to do that. I think that would be such a cool.
It would be fun, but people are going to see a drunker side of us.
We're going to be trashed on my wedding, and if you do not support being trashed on a wedding day, you're not cool. I'm just going to say it. So, but yeah, no,
you're not cool. No, maybe they're in recovery, and that's
exactly
totally fine.
Oh gosh, I sound horrible. All right, sorry, you're cool too.
Or underage.
Or underage. Okay, you're good. You're cool if you're trash or not trash.
I am always right.
Emmy thinks she is always right, is what she said.
Yes.
If you just want to be technical.
Guys.
And if you think hard enough, it happens.
So, guys, we're going to make that happen. Let's make that happen, please. Please.
Okay.
That's the only thing I'm asking. Because
I was going to say I'll put it on Snapchat, but people on the show aren't on Snapchat.
Yeah,
on
YouTube.
Snapchat, so
put it on our YouTube. and I can edit it at the table real quick if I need to. That'd be a lot of fun. So yeah. Anyway, watch for that YouTube video. We're gonna have a lot of fun there. So Jordan,
Drunk History MCU edition.
yeah.
I really
Oh
like
my
that
god.
idea, John.
Oh, we should get really trashed and do that. Like, just get trashed and watch some MCU movie.
We're getting trashed. We need to be together in the same
I agree.
room
I agree.
and do a video.
Ooh.
Okay, I already mentioned Unhappy Hour with Matt Belisai. I just hit my microphone. I'm so sorry.
No, you're okay.
And one of my favorite things that he'll do is he'll rant while high, and it is hilarious.
Nice.
Like, just, and I don't even like that, but like,
It's funny.
I mean, I'd make some sacrifices.
Get trashed and review Iron Man 2. I don't think that's a bad idea. Well, like, Amy's gonna be like, I just think it gets a bad rep. It's such a good movie, and like Clinton and I are sitting there like, it's shit. And that's basically what it's gonna be. But I still think it'd be a lot of fun. Jared, our last comments on our Twitter said, fantastic episode. I love seeing the friendship dynamic between Thor and Loki. Great hearing Chris Hemsworth on the show. Finally, I love the fight between Thor and Captain Marvel and the fact that he called her a party pooper, making us think he was gonna call her a word. That rhymes with witch, but basically means the same thing. Surtur with Lady Liberty was freaking hilarious. I also loved Loki's ice horns. My only gripe is that Heimdall didn't somehow see all that was going on with Thor and the gang on Earth. I give this episode a 9.5 goats named Gary out of 10. Jared, good review, dude. He loved it. I agree. I do, because Clinton said that early on in our podcast. I was actually listening to, I always kind of check to see how our sound goes with new episodes. And I started it right when Clinton was talking about Heimdall. He would have known. Like, and I was like, oh, he's making such a good point here. That's a really good, I wouldn't even say a nitpick. I would say it's definitely a plot hole. Like Heimdall is not an idiot. I definitely think he would have seen the 9 realms. He would have known Thor's missing. He would have searched all of them. He would have found Thor. There's no way. So it's a pretty good point to bring up, Jared. And Clinton brought it up yesterday.
And how did Thor get down there without using the Bifrost?
Mm-hmm.
Ships, they show that. The ships have that ability.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Mandalorian.
Because I had the same question.
A Mandalorian in the chat said Heimdall asleep at the wheel. I mean, really?
This is a different, and I hate this argument, but I'm going to use it because it's used against me a lot. This is a different universe, and maybe his powers are different.
Maybe his powers are different, but he's doing the exact same thing he does in the movies. In this, he's standing there watching the realms.
Mic drop.
Watching some of the realms, but not Midgard.
That's a good point. That is a very, very good point.
Because it's a backwater backward.
When they said that, I was like, my hometown.
My hometown.
Because we're the Mississippi of the universe. Everybody's like, oh, who gives a crap what's going on there? They're just, oh, sorry, Mississippi.
Oh, man.
Dakotas. The Dakotas.
No, the Dakotas. We're the Dakotas of the universe.
I've got to say this. Drink Local Birmingham tweeted us some great pictures of Killmonger as he's holding different weapons, saying, what if Funko, his TV with all of us on there. That is awesome. Some comic books of Doctor Strange and Kang the Conqueror, which is really, really cool. And he sent us a picture of the Lorax. I thought that was really, really funny as well. So, hey, thank you, Drink Local Birmingham. Love you, man. He's always in the chat with us, hanging out, too. Good stuff. All right, guys. Yeah, Emmy?
Johnton, and I wrote on my notebook to say, I see you. Johnton was like, check your DMs. And I'm assuming that means Twitter?
Same, yeah, it's the same guy. That's the same dude. Yep.
Oh, that's him.
That's him.
Cool.
I'm
Drink
one
Local
step.
Birmingham.
We need
Is his name Jonathan?
Yeah. No.
And he's watching us on the TV.
Yes, Johnton.
Which gives me a complex to all you guys that watch us on a TV. Don't like it.
I love it. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I don't.
Yeah.
I got to beauty my face up better.
Oh, man.
And I look real rough tonight.
Bobby said we need an Abingers podcast Funko. I like it. All right, guys. that was all of our Twitter, Facebook feedback we've received on What If Episode 7. We even got to talk about a little bit of other things as well. This was a fun episode. I had a blast. Thank you guys for making my night just so much. I don't know. You guys are such a bright spot of our week. And we say that.
Yeah, completely agreed. If there was ever an episode that I was like maybe I don't need to go tonight. Like I really do have a lot of schoolwork that I need to do. And it was like, but I really want to be there. And I'm really glad that I was here because it truly lifted my spirits from a week that has been rough.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And a day that was rough. I mean, it's just
Beautifully said, Amy.
it's yeah. Thank you guys so much for being a part of this because it really makes it for me.
Same. All you guys enjoy the show, but you guys don't realize how much we enjoy you all. So you help more than you know. I'm in a lot of pain. It's been a rough week too for me. But it's a highlight of my week. So I love getting on here with you guys and chatting. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Appreciate it.
We're going to head on out of here. We're going to hang out with our Twitch and YouTube a little bit longer. But for now, for the podcast realm, we're gonna call it a day. Clinton, Emmy, beautifully said. I couldn't agree more with you guys. Autumn, this one was for you. All right, guys. Hanging out with Twitch and YouTube.
That was no.
I think we were.
What?
Were we muted in the outro?
Yes, I always mute you guys because you always talk during the outro.
You muted me when I sang the entire song.
Who's Pit Snoggler?
Wait, what?
Pit Snoggler.
On our chat. I've never seen that name.
Pit Snoggler. That's Neil.
Who's Neil?
Did you? I think you stepped away at that point. You had to have stepped away at that point. Neil, don't listen to him.
What do you mean?
Okay.
Neil had a comment that was read on.
I love that Keith's like, that's Neil Clinton, obviously.
Well, I must have been away.
Yeah, no,
I'm not trying to be a dick.
No, you're not. He left a couple of comments and then we're like, he said, "Oh, I'm watching you guys, by the way. You made me bust out laughing." I'm like, "Neil, I have no idea who you are. Who are you?" And he started commenting.
And he said, "It is I, Neil."
It was a grand entrance, by the way.
It's J5, who I'm pretty sure this is your first night catching us on Twitch. And I could be wrong.
Is it? Because I don't remember J5 either.
The gift basket's on the way.
Who's J5?
Oh, well, do you want real names?
This is my first time here.
Yeah.
Well, people have different names on here than they do.
Yeah,
like our socials,
and Neil, forgive us. And J5, we know you on Twitter or Facebook or different, so when we
Emmy, make a chart. Make a chart, Emmy.
I just have heard the podcast.
Yeah, like I don't have enough to do.
You enjoy those things.
I do.
So
I'm so far.
Well, J5 just said
it's not funny.
He said, "I just heard the podcast." Well, J5, thank you for joining us. That is awesome. Really, we love having you.
I just have heard the podcast.
Yeah. Hey, a new listener, and we love it, man.
Nice.
Welcome.
I like that J5 was like, "It's Neil, duh."
Exactly. And like I said, who's J5? And Brandy goes,
Neil.
And Brandy goes, "Not Neil." So I love it. Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, I had J5. I binged the podcast over the last couple months. Well, thank you, J5.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining us. Really.
And thanks for I'm glad that you got to see us live and in person.
Yeah, we're a shit show.
Sorry.
We are. There's a lot of technical shit that we edit out, but you get to experience it live on the show. We're all human. So, guys, and this is really, I don't want to get too deep, but I really want to say this. I did not want to podcast tonight. I did not want to go on Twitch and YouTube tonight. Emmy, you said it at the end of the episode, and I just want to tell you.
Oh, no.
Emmy, hold it together.
I just.
You're such a dickhead. I just wanted to say thank you guys for making my night so much better. really, really appreciate it. You guys are really, really wonderful. It was a bummer of a day. I heard some news that I was not ready for, and Clinton checking on me, Emmy checking on me, but you all as well. You guys really are just, you brighten up our days. You really do. You know, even when Emmy's like, "Oh no,"
in the middle of a heartfelt thing. I'm really sorry.
No, I'm just messing.
And then I turned my camera off, and it said Brandon is a twat waffle while you were being heartfelt. And
no, I just wanted to say.
Sorry, I wanted to get my hat for Bobby because I told him I would.
Yeah, no, I just wanted to say thank you guys. Thank you so much.
And
you really made this night a damn good one, and I'm not surprised at all. You know, I'm really not. I'm like, every time we do this, I'm like, this was great. This was awesome. So thank you.
It too is like, even on Twitter and on the social medias.
The social medias.
When you're having a rough day and you get like, I'll have this symbol pop up, like the @ symbol, and it will show me if it's Abingers or mine, and like seeing people that are like tagging you and talking about the MCU, and so it's just like a pick me up. I don't know, like you're having a hard time, and then you guys see us podcasting, but we are normal people with normal lives with our jobs and stuff, and some days are hard. Y'all understand that, and then you get that, and you guys are just not just with us, like I said earlier, the whole group is just there for each other in our group chats and stuff, and I love it so much. This is a good time, and I wouldn't change it for anything, and I'm blown away by you guys. So thank you.
I agree.
I'm gonna give just a little special shout out that I feel like every teaching meme that Lady Winter Soldier comes across that has anything to do with Marvel,
she tags you.
She will send me in Twitter, and it gets me every time. And they're hilarious, but sometimes it's like, oh man, that's true. That's really true.
She tags me in anything wrestling, and she also she's great. She gives us so much shit, but there's so much love that she gives as well. Lady Winter Soldier, whether you like it or not, I think you love Emmy and I as well. And
she's in my corner, buddy.
I know, but it's just, but you know,
it's because of my gray and my beard.
Yeah, it is. It's just there's so many amazing people.
Yeah, so many of you contribute so much joy to each and every day, and like, I'm horrible with names, but whoever it was that started on Abingers Assemble, the unpopular opinions post.
Yeah.
Reading those were it was amazing.
Fucking hysterical.
It was so like it was great. So I really enjoyed reading those. There was another one recently too that I really enjoyed. Like, you guys come up with great questions that like I wouldn't come up with, and Brandon and Clinton didn't come up with it. It's just like,
yeah,
I don't know. You guys are amazing.
I've noticed the trend too that a lot of people found us in WandaVision.
Yeah, a lot. We had a lot of WandaVision listeners.
You know what we did in WandaVision?
We were on point. We didn't get off the rails. We were like, this is our chance. I remember WandaVision. We were like, we got to be serious, guys. And we were so on point.
The first new content.
Yeah, it was.
I'm curious. We've got 22 people in here. I'm curious. Did you guys find us through an Instagram ad?
Speaking of though, Brandy said, I want to thank you all as well. I'm going through a very stressful time right now, and it was great to cut loose. Brandy, thank you for sending your videos and also cutting loose with us. We love you.
Yeah.
Jordan said, agreed. Definitely enjoy every week to listen and watch the podcast and streams. Agreed, Jordan. And it's a joy to hear from you as well. And Nader said, every meme from Lady Winter Soldier, I just love it. I agree. She's wonderful. Icyman 269 Garrett, 259 said, the community is something I didn't know I needed in my life. Since finding y'all during WandaVision, I've been so excited every week to hear, I guess, y'all's thoughts on things. Love y'all and thank y'all for the hard work. Thank you, Garrett, for supporting our hard work. We love you, man. Johnton Birmingham, we need to get the patrons together because my thumbs aren't fast enough. Our wit would be much better served in person, Zoom, or podcast form. Bobby said, I'm glad I found this podcast because not only are the hosts awesome, the community is also amazing, and I would trade y'all for any other podcast. So
I gotta say, if you want that like experience, like we do the watch parties with Patreon. If any of you are Patreons, I don't know. I know some of you are. If you're not, that's okay too. But we do watch parties where we're all on Zoom together.
Yeah, it's our
Patreon.
$10 tier. So I do get it. It's our upper echelon tier, but you get to video chat with us, hang out with us. It's a lot of fun. And that's not a sell. It's just more of a hey.
No, it reminded me of that.
Yeah, exactly.
Like we get together in person.
But if you can't do it, keep those thumbs running. We'd love to hear from you regardless. And
guys, we'd love to do more. And, we have these tiers and stuff, but it's like, I don't know how to say it. Like we're working too, and we're trying our best.
Yeah.
And we appreciate y'all supporting us through everything. So we all have full-time jobs and we all do this on weeknights and stuff. So
yeah, I don't know if you guys know this, but I'm a teacher.
But
that's going to shock you all.
I'm not saying that as a diss. It's actually the opposite. It's a highlight for me to get to spend time with you guys.
Same.
So I treasure that 100%, but we would love to do more if we had the resources and time.
Yeah. But
so
anytime we're giving it to you all, and you give it right back. And that's what makes it so damn amazing.
This community, I'm just blown away. It's not just like, hey, they're reaching out to us and we're talking to them. They're all talking to each other too, which I love.
Yeah.
You guys are all there for each other.
We're a family of fans. We are a family of fans. We are all fans of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, but we are all family. And I really genuinely believe that. I see how you guys support each other. You support us. I've had a bad day, and you guys are just like, dude, I'm so sorry. I hope you're okay. Like, I hear those messages. I see that, you do it within each other as well. You're just a remarkable, beautiful group. And we're just so very, very blessed to be a part of it, I guess.
Amanda said, I constantly searched Apple Podcasts, listened to a bunch, then inevitably stopped listening because the shows aren't good. LOL. Either I find they have problematic views, or I hate to say it, the audio quality is bad. I can't listen. The host dynamic is super important. And we get that a lot. And I'm proud of that.
When I asked about, like, did you guys find us because of an Instagram ad? Most of you guys are not. You guys were searching for stuff when WandaVision was coming out.
Right. Well,
we're so glad you're here.
Glad you found us. And we love you. I think I got to edit this episode, guys. It's 10:30 for me. I want to be kind of in bed before midnight because I'm old as shit. But guys, this has been a wonderful time. This is why we do this. We got to hang out a good hour.
I got to read this real quick. Sorry.
No, go for it, man.
Lady Winter Soldier said, yes, the love you guys gave me when my uncle passed away a few weeks ago was awesome and made me laugh during a tough time.
Yeah.
This stuff goes way more than just fandom, I think.
And this is life shit, y'all.
J5
we're propping each other up during a hard damn time.
J5, you're the best MCU podcast I've found, and it's because you guys came off as genuine and honest and friendly. Guys, that it's real recognizes real, and I know that's cliche to say, but guys, we love you. I don't know, it's what you see is what you get. We don't hide it because we couldn't put on an act. I
could. I'm an actor.
Yeah, Clinton could, but Emmy and I, this is really us. No, it's all three of us, guys. This is the curtain unveiled. Clinton is hurting right now. You can even see right there. Actually, it's funny that I just said that and you were hurting. Clinton is...
Was he hurting or did he come?
He came because he was like, oh, God, they complimented our podcast.
Wow.
Yeah, no, but Clinton's here
sorry.
because interacting with you all is worth every bit of that pain.
Yeah, it makes me feel better.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's weird, but thank you.
Yeah, thank you guys. I love you all.
Love you and good stuff. All right, guys. We're going to take it on out of here. So Brandon's going to edit the episode. We love you so very much. How do we want to take this one out, guys? We can do...
Let's have the listeners give us one-liners. We need a good one-liner for the night, guys.
One-liners. Let's do it.
One-liners. Give me your best one-liners.
You've got a soggy bottom.
You got a soggy bottom. And the sponge is not the greatest texture that I've seen.
The pastry should be flat. off. I screwed that up.
One-liners, guys.
Should be flaky. Should be flaky on the bottom, not
Everyone's
moist.
saying good night.
Hulk doesn't like stars.
Thor has a soggy bottom. Thor has a soggy
I'm
bottom.
a Bobby girl.
In a Bobby world.
Do
Hashtag
they have
shit
to be
myself.
read in a British accent?
Hashtag shit myself.
Fuck yeah.
Stars.
Oh, man. Life in plastic. It's fantastic.
It's fantastic.
It is fun. It's fan-bloody-tastic, Jordan. It's fan-bloody-tastic.
Defo.
Oh, that's how I beat Shock.
That's how I beat Shock.
Oh my gosh, the one-liner,
is up your butt and around the corner.
It's around the corner. That's not a good sponge if it's up my butt. I don't like that.
Have you checked your butt?
I'm the strongest Avenger. Hashtag Clinton,
Aw.
Brandon,
Clinton,
and
Brandon,
Emmy.
Emmy.
We love you. Nader,
love
you too,
you.
we
Nader.
love you.
We don't
Thank
sound
you guys.
anything like Tom Hiddleston, and he would be offended.
No, I'm taking that. I sounded just like Tom Hiddleston. I actually could voice the Frost Giant. In that
Hawkeye is the
episode.
best.
Oh, Hawkeye.
the
Oh, you
queen.
said it.
Oh,
Emmy
it's
said
time for high
Hawkeye.
tea.
Oh my gosh.
And
Oh,
Maury Cadabra.
I love it. That is
This
awesome.
is fun ending the episode with this.
This is
I
good.
really like that.
Guys, have a good night. Try this in a Scottish accent. Oh, shit. Keith?
Wait, I got this.
Okay,
I
this
can
is
hear it.
Emmy. Scottish accent.
Try this in a Scottish accent. That wasn't half bad.
Wasn't
Where did that
terrible.
come from? I didn't think I could differentiate. It might have been Irish.
Emmy said Hawkeye's the best. That is priceless. There it is.
Oh, I didn't mean it.
They got
I
your
didn't mean it.
ass.
Guys, we're heading on out of here.
Bloody oops.
We love
you
you.
guys.
Bye. Have a good night. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.